Right, chat. Are you guys ready for our full arena card review for Fratured and Alterac Valley? If you are ready, make sure we get an ayaya in the chat, and if you're watching on YouTube, an ayaya in the comments so that we have the cutest review in the world. By the way, my card review has historically been voted the best card review for all of Hearthstone by 6 out of 9 of our panelists, by the way. Nice. All right, let's jump into it. We're gonna start with class cards, and then we're gonna end with neutral cards. That's the plan. Starting with Demon Hunter, going to Warrior. Where's Warlock? One of those two is at the end, okay? Into the neutral cards. As usual, we'll be using our fabled 1 to 5 score. This is not the score for this, but 1 to 5, with 3 being an average card. And we have changed this a little bit over the years. Now a 3 mana 3/4 is considered average. So a 3 mana 3/4 would be a 3. Okay? Does that make sense? Hold on, let me make my setup a little bit bigger here so I can really see the cards. Okay, so that's the plan. And we'll, I say this every time, we'll try to get through it as quickly as possible. I believe I have seen, oh, bit my lip, good start. I believe I have seen the cards at least once, but I'm not 100% sure. You know, we always talk to chat a little bit on some of the hard ones, so it should be fun. Kind of a collaborative review experience. All right. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. We're starting with Dread Prison Glaive. Look, they named a card after me to start the whole review. Look at that. How nice of them. They gave us 11 cards to reveal with Redbeard, and now they named this one after me. Feels good, man. This is a 1 mana 1/3 Demon Hunter weapon. Honorable kill. Deal damage equal to your hero's attack to the enemy hero. So obviously this is the first card, and it has the keyword on it. So if you guys don't know, honorable kill means if you deal exact damage to kill something. So if you equip this and don't hero power and kill a 2/1, that counts as an honorable kill, which then means you would deal 1 damage to the hero. If you hero powered, then you would deal 2 if you kill like a 3/2. Pretty straightforward, right? It seems pretty decent, just because you can combo it with the with your hero power, right? So it can do 2 damage a lot of the time. I think it'll be pretty good on turn 1. Obviously later on in the game, it's not a very good draw. It doesn't do a whole lot. Let's say if you're only using it to honorable kill, you might push an extra 4 or 5 damage. It feels like the idea for this card is that you're going to put it with big attack buffs in standard, right? And then it actually will do a lot of damage and kill big things. That's the idea. It's okay. I feel like this card is it's between like a 3.5 and a 4 for me. I'm gonna go, I think I'm gonna go a little bit lower on this one. I'll go with a 3.5. Now, I could be wrong, but I think it's between a 3.5 and a 4, basically. And obviously better in like an aggressive type deck, right? Okay, 1 down, few to go. Oh, baby. Battle-Worn Vanguard, 2 mana 2/2. After your hero attacks, summon 2 1/1 Fellwings. Before we get into giving this card a review, 2 really handsome individuals revealed this card. I don't know if you guys were there for it, but I think it was Redbeard and Dreads. So that was pretty cool. It's insane. It's really insane. We talked about it in the reveal, how the 2 mana 2/2, every time your hero attacks, you get a 1/1, was still good for Demon Hunter. And this is like way better. It's like a must kill type card. Because it'll snowball super hard. Hero power, generating 2 1/1s and, you know, getting the 1 damage is just nuts. So I'm going very high on this card. You can be removed, but it's a huge threat. So I'm going to go all the way up to a, you guys are saying 4. I'm going 4.5, baby. 4.5. So I can feel alive and take the dive to the next card. It's not hard. We're going to hit it out of the yard. All right. Sorry for anyone who hates when I do that, but I had to do it at least once. Field of Strife. 2 mana. Your minions have +1 attack. Last 3 turns. Sorry, what? No. It's not good. No, because like, okay, in Arena, you play this on turn 2, and then you have no minions. And then, well, it's not that good, right? And maybe you have a 1-drop best case, and then you this seems terrible for Arena. I think this gets our fabled 1 with a little rub treatment. 1 rub. All right. Flag Runner. 3 mana, 1/6. Whenever a friendly minion dies, gain +1 attack. Huh. Well, this is kind of an interesting card, huh? I don't think it's premium in Arena. Like, obviously in Constructed, they have a lot of cards to kind of build around with this. But it's not bad. It's kind of like a ghoul effect, but it's hard to kill on the. It's kind of like Flesh Eating Ghoul. It's hard to kill on the front end, but it doesn't. Like it's worse. Like, I think it's a 1/6 worse than the 3/3, and it doesn't scale on both sides. Honestly, I feel like I would take this card over Flesh Eating Ghoul, but I still don't rate it super highly. I'm gonna go actually a little bit on the higher side with this one, because you could get some cool combos with it. If you're ahead, it's not terrible. I was gonna say a 3.5, but maybe it's just a 3. I'll go 3.5. I'll go 3.5. Because I honestly, my thinking about it is, you still have to, your opponent will still have to kill it, right? And even when they punch into the 1/6 taunt, well, the 3/6, it's a 3/6 when it's full health. It's still kind of annoying because it has taunt, and I feel like this card kind of has taunt in a way. So I'm gonna go with a 3.5. Generous. I'm a generous individual. Flanking Maneuver. 4 mana. Summon a 4/2 demon with Rush. If it dies this turn, summon another. Boy. This card really good. Like, really good. So, you know, you could theoretically kill a Moarg or whatever. So just for another background thing, I don't know what sets are coming back to Arena and what's rotating out. For this rotation, they haven't told us yet. I'm hoping we get that information next week. So, you know, we don't exactly know what cards. It's hard to give perfect scores for the cards without knowing that information. This is kind of a side note. I think I go with a 4.5. I don't think it's quite a 5. Like, I don't think you want to play this card on turn 4 all that often, right? Because, like, you might get the 4 damage on the front end. Oh, but you can just kill it and then just have another one come out. Wait. In my head, it was the second part dies if you don't throw it in. Wait, no. It's got to be a 5. Because you can just, like, throw it into something and then just have a 4/2 left over it. No. This is definitely a 5. Okay, I was thinking about it wrong. Not a 6. That was a misclick. 6 is outside of our scale. Okay, yeah, no, I actually think this is definitely a 5. Because you're going to be able to get... yeah, it's like Flanking Strike, basically, right? But just better, because you get 8 damage, and you can, like... Yeah, it's just nuts. It's a 5. Maybe a 6 if we had to, if there's such thing. Okay, all right. Warden of Chains. 4 mana, 2/6... taunt. Battle cry. If you're holding a demon that costs 5 or more, gain +1/+2. So again, like what we talked about, I don't know how many big demons we're gonna have. If you do play this card activated, it's bonkers. A 3/8 for 4 is like broken good. But if you have to play it as a 4-mana 2/6 taunt, 2/6s feel really bad right now, right? But at least it does have taunt. I don't think it's terrible. I think some of the chat's like, pretty bad. I don't know. Like, it's for me, it's around a 3. I'm gonna go like, I think I go 3.5 because there is upside, but it's like 3 to 3.5, I would say. Maybe we go 3. I'll go with a 3 on this one. You're not realistically going to trigger the effect a lot, right? Five, a demon that costs 5 or more. But if it does, maybe they'll bring back all the demon sets, huh? Maybe. Sigil of Reckoning. 5 mana. At the start of your next turn, summon a random demon from your hand. Yeah, this is one of those cards where I laugh at it and it's not good on average, but then I'll lose to it. And then chat will laugh at me. It's a circle of life. Lost the Sigil of Reckoning because, it'll probably happen. But it's not good. You're paying 5 mana, so you're going to need to pull really big stuff to make it worth it. And yeah, if you don't have any demons, it's just dead. So this has got to be a 1 for Arena, right? The low of the low. Okay. Karya Fellsoul. 6 mana, 6/6. This is a legendary card. Battlecry. Transform into a 6/6 copy of a demon in your deck. No, not even Rush? Anyone else feel like you look at this card and you feel like the default would be it has Rush? Like, I mean, yeah, like the idea, maybe you could transform into Illidari or something and push damage in like the ideal situation, or you want to use it on like a death rattle thing or something, but in Arena it's pretty bad, right? It's got to be below average. 1.5, 2-ish type thing. We can go 2. We can go 2. But it's really in that 1.5 to 2 range. Okay. Kurtrus Demon Render. Hero cards. So what I'm going to do for the hero cards this time, just because I think it'll be kind of fun, it'll probably make things a little bit longer. I do want to at least look at them. I don't think we've had official announcement of whether or not these cards will be in Arena. My guess is they will not, because hero cards generally are not. But we can at least look at the card and see. I don't know if we're gonna really put too much time into the thought of the number, but we can see whether it's good, bad, or how game breaking it is, right? And yeah, you might still see them off Discovers. So that is a thing that could happen. All right, so Kurtrus Demon Render. 6 mana, Battlecry, summon 2 1/4 demons with Rush. Okay. Improved by your hero attacks this game. Wait, so what does that mean? Does that mean, chat, you guys always know this stuff. Does that mean if you've attacked, every time you attack, you get 1 more demon? Is that how it works, or? Oh, their attack increases. More stats for every attack. Does it scale just attack or just health? You just get +1 attack. Okay. Okay. And then what's the hero power? Hero power, +2 attack this turn after friendly minion attacks. Refresh this. Whoa. Wait, after friendly minion attacks? What the hell? Yeah, this probably shouldn't be an Arena. Yeah, no. No, you guys shouldn't be an Arena. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, this would be a 5, right? It has to be, because you use your hero power a lot in Arena. So summoning, like, let's say probably like at least 3-4 demons or whatever, and then no, this card's like broken. Okay, all right. Urzel Giant, 13 mana, 8/8. This is a demon. Costs 1 less for each friendly minion that died this game. Costs 1 less for each friendly minion that died this game. So how many? Oh, it's only friendly minions. So how many would have to die for this to be good? Let's say you play a 2-drop, a 3-drop, and a 4-drop, 5-drop. Tokens make it a lot better, right? Yeah, like 6 to 7. Yeah. And at a certain point, it could be free, right? Like, if you draw late, like in the late game, it's free. A 0-mana 8/8 is pretty insane, right? I think it's good. I think it's pretty good. Like, above average, at least. Yeah, if you know, obviously, and the Demon Hunters have some cards that do, you know, that are tokens that die, right? I'm gonna go. How high am I gonna go? I feel like I'm gonna go with a 4. I'm gonna go with a 4. I don't think you can go too high on it because it's dead for a lot of the game, right? Like, it's unplayable for a decent amount of the game, but as soon as it's like 6 mana, it's already nuts, right? A 6-mana 8/8 is nuts. Again, expendable performers. We don't know if expendable performers will be in, right? And then you have to draft expendable performers, play it, and then have this card, right? The thing that makes it a lot better is that it's not like it doesn't have to be in your hand or anything when the minions die. You can just draw it. So you guys are really hating on it, huh? I actually don't think it's going to be that bad. I think it's going to be pretty decent. It's obviously a little bit situational. That's why I don't want to go higher than a 4, but I think it's actually pretty good. Okay. Yeah, it's minions. It's not demons. It's just any of your minions, right? And in Arena, minions die a lot, so. Okay. Let's on to the next part. We're done with Demon Hunter. Look at how fast that was. Oh my god. We're going at like a... We're going so fast, chat. Oh my god, this is going to take no time at all. We're already done with Demon Hunter? Flying. Have some caffeine. On to the Druid. Capture Coldtooth Mine. 2 mana. Choose one, draw your lowest cost card, or draw your highest cost card. Oh. I actually hadn't seen this card. I like this card. This is a cool card. Because, you know, like if you... I feel like most of the time you'll be using it to draw your highest cost card, but every now and then, you know, you might want to draw a Renew or something off of it, right? That would have been helpful for finding your prime. Yeah, the last run. Interesting. I think it's pretty good, right? Like a 4, maybe? Like, because being able to target your biggest minion is pretty good. Druid Renew. Oh, you're right. This is a Druid card. Papega. All right. Okay, what... Does Druid have a good cheap card, chat? Huh? Maybe you want to draw the 2-drop that we talk about next and then go for lethal or something, all right? Okay, you know what I'm talking about. I'm literally pulling a Redbeard up here talking about Cairn as a class card. Holy shit, he rubbed off on me. We can never let that guy near our channel again. Okay. What am I... What's my review? Or what's my number? 3.5 to 4. I'm gonna go 3.5. I think 4 is a little bit high. Sometimes, because the thing about it is sometimes you'll want to draw like a mid-game card, and it's a little weird in that spot, right? So I'll go with 3.5. Claw Fury Adept, also revealed by 2 stunning individuals. 2 mana, 2/3 beast. Battle cry: give all other friendly characters +1 attack this turn. So I didn't use the word broken in the card reveal stream. But this card is omega broken. Like busted. Like super busted. Like 5 easy. Like up away. If you guys aren't saying 5 for this card, you're insane. It's like all of that in a 2-drop. So you get a free hero power effectively to ping something off. And then it gives all of your other minions X+1 attack to trade, right? Or to go face. Insane. Absolutely insane. If someone else revealed it, you would give it a 4. I can't believe people are actually fighting me on this. If this isn't a 5, I will eat a sock. Okay? We'll reevaluate later. This is 100% a 5. Don't you dare question this card. You guys can fight about other ones, but this is an Omega 5. Yeah, it's a beast. Okay, yeah, I can't get eaten. That does suck a little bit. But here's the thing that you have to remember, chat. They're gonna remove Galaka Glutton at some point. I'm gonna complain enough. They're gonna see it's problematic. This isn't copium. They're gonna remove Glutton eventually, and then it's gonna be like a 6. Okay? Okay. Dreads, what are you talking about? It's a little worse than that 2-3 raid leader. Can we ban that person that just said that? Comparing this card to a raid leader. Holy shit. Okay. All right. I'm just kidding. Don't ban them. But yeah. It's insane. It's busted. You use it. I've talked about it enough. You take this every single time. Every time. Whoops. What? I can't change. It's so broken it broke my my setup. Okay. Frostwolf Kennels. 3 mana. At the end of your turn, summon a 2/2 wolf with stealth. Lasts 3 turns. At the end of your turn, summon a 2/2 wolf with stealth. Lasts 3 turns. Huh. Not bad, right? The fact that it has stealth is pretty good. So it's a 6/6 that you pay 3 mana for, but it's obviously delayed over time, right? Pretty slow. It is a little bit slow, but I mean, you take a tempo loss on turn 3 by only playing a 2/2, but it's a stealth. And then the next turn, you pretty much, I would say, got about good value for it, right? You have a 4/4 of stealth, 1 turn delayed, and then it becomes a 6. I think this card's actually quite good. Ooh, the one issue about it, one thing I will say, is it's a lot worse played later, right? I would say, like, is it though? It's only worse if the game ends immediately. And it does give you something on that turn. Good for a set of Bone Marrow. Yeah, I don't want to go get too much into like how good it is for Bone Marrow. Obviously, Stealth Mages are good for Bone Marrow because my guess is we won't have Bone Marrow in the next rotation. Just likely it rotates. Show the tokens. They look cute. Aww. Look at that. Auto pick for the cute tokens. I think it's good though. I think it's quite good. It's between a 4 and a 4.5 for me. What do I think? 4 or 4.5? I'm gonna go with a 4. But it's between a 4 and a 4.5. 4.25. All right, Heart of the Wild. 3 mana. Give a minion +2/+2. Then give your beast +1/1. All right, so if you buff a beast, it's +3/3 on that card, right? Problem with this card is, like, I don't know. How often are you going to have a bunch of beasts? Especially when you're kind of avoiding the beast a little bit right now due to Galaka. It's not Omega garbage. Because sometimes you just, like, buffs are good. And sometimes even just playing a +2/2 buff for 3 mana isn't the end of the world. But I would say this card is below average. Like 2 maybe, 2.5. I'll go with a 2.5. Yep. Of course, there will be times where they have a bunch of tokens and then this thing destroys you, but in general, I don't think it's gonna be that great. Okay, Pathmaker. 4 mana, 3/4. Battlecry. Cast the other choice from the last choose one spell you've cast. Oh, it's just a 3 mana, 3/4. Wait, did I say 4 mana? 3 mana, 3/4 with that effect? Wow. And we just saw, that a good card with it, right? This one, right? So you can play this on turn 2 and draw your lowest cost, and then play that on turn 3 and draw your highest. You know, obviously, like the best case scenario. It's an epic, so it probably won't be super common. I do think choose one spells aren't all that common currently. Depends what sets come back and how things go, but yeah, they aren't super common. Power of the Wild would be great with it. Yeah. Power of the Wild's always in, right? So, it's very good. It's like a 4 to 4.5. It just depends on how much choose one, right? I don't think it's going to be that common that you get the effect. So I'm going to go with a 4. But it's between a 4 and a 4.5. If I knew the sets in, I'd be able to give a better rating for that one. All right, Pride Seeker. 3 mana, 2/4 this time. Battlecry. Your next choose one card costs 2 less. Yeah. 3 mana, 2/4 suck, man. Like, this card would be really good. The idea is you can combo it again with like Power of the Wild or something like that. But yeah, I don't think it's very good. Go with a 2. I mean, we'll see. I don't remember there being a bunch of crazy choose one cards. So it's not this turn. That is actually true. It isn't the same turn. Okay, and it's not just spells. It's choose one cards. So you could play it with like Druid of the Claw, like play this and then Druid of the Claw comes down early. I do think that's a good point. My original thinking was you had to play in the same turn. You know what? Let's buff it up to a 2.5 for that. Let's go, baby. Yeah, no, I understand. Like the idea is like you use it with Nourish or something constructed. Wait, why did it get so small all of a sudden? Oh no, why did my text get so small? What the hell happened? Oh no. Tech support. Tech support? I don't know what happened. Hold on, I'm gonna fix it. Don't worry. Wait, why is it super small now? Good stream. I'll see you guys later. Wait, what? Okay, let's make it 200. That's too big. 100. Too small. 150. Ooh, I kind of like that. That's a little bit bigger, but I'm kind of digging it. All right, let's do that. 2.5. Why is it? I feel like this should. Well, oh no, I just moved the background. Oh no, GG. I'll see you. I'll see you guys later. Okay. Okay, 2.5. We're good. Nothing's broken. I think we're okay. Don't worry, I fixed it. Don't NA streamer, stop it. We're good. Moving on. Dire Frostwolf. 4 mana, 4/4 beast with stealth. Death Rattle summon a 2/2 wolf with stealth. Wow. Not bad, right? 4/4 on the front with stealth, 2/2 on the back. It's really good. The fact that it has stealth makes it a lot better. If it was just a 4/4 that spawned a 2/2 without stealth, it's a lot worse. Make it white. It actually looks better with black because the background's kind of white. I originally had it white. I think it's better with it being black. I'm gonna go with a 4.5. Can be eaten. I don't know. It's got stealth though. So like, okay, this one I feel like. Oh no, I just pressed enter again. Is it gonna be broken? Please don't be broken. No, we're good. Because they have stealth, I feel like it makes it a lot better. Is this better than Suspect? Yeah, I would say similar to Suspect. I would say would you guys say Suspect's like a 4.5? I think so. Can't be because of the stealth. Wait. Oh, wait. Well, I mean, but it's not. It's after it comes out of stealth, it's fine. It doesn't like stay stealth forever. But you could like free kill something and then it could get eaten, right? If that makes sense. Okay, I like 4.5. What would make it a 5 if it was a 4/5 on the front part, or something ridiculous? Wing Commander Mulverick. 4 mana, 2/5. This is a legendary minion with Rush. Your minions have honorable kill. Summon a 2/2 Wyvern with Rush. This thing is insane, right? Because the 2/2s, after you summon the 2/2, oh, but it has to be honorable kill. The 2/2 triggers itself. Yeah. But it has to. Okay. But you can't just like throw the 2/2s in over and over again. You have to get an honorable kill. So you'll have to do exactly 2 damage and kill something in order to get the effect, right? It might be a little bit harder to use than I thought. And it's a 4-mana 2, which is kind of eh. No, the minion doesn't have to survive to trigger honorable kill. It doesn't. I mean, there are times where you'll have like little tokens you could trade off and it's just disgusting, right? I don't think it's bad. I think it's above average. I'm just trying to think about how good. Maybe like a 4? I think a 4 is probably fair for this card. Because it's not always great. Like if you just have to play it and you have nothing on board, it's pretty rough. But you know, even if you just get like 2 2/2s is insane. 2 2/2s is broken. If you get 1, it's kind of okay. And this can trigger it too, right? You're a minion, so this one as well. I think 4 is fair. Can I gift subs to have you re-rate cards? What's up, Tom? What do you mean re-rate them? My ratings are perfect. My ratings are there's no reason to re-rate them. All right, 4. I think 4 is fair. Wild Heart Guff. All right, so hero card again. I don't think they'll be draftable, but you'll discover them. 5 mana, battle cry. Set your maximum mana to 20. Gain a mana crystal. Draw a card. Okay, what's the hero power? Choose one. Draw a card or gain a mana crystal. It's really slow the turn you play it, no? I actually don't think this one's a 5 for Arena. Because it doesn't really do anything on the turn. Like you draw a card or gain a mana crystal. You ramp for 1, so it's kind of like just a wild gross. The effect after it is pretty insane. Being able to draw 2 mana. It's a Warlock hero power, but you don't take damage. Or you can ramp. But I don't think this one's nutty, like super nutty. I'd say it's probably like a 4, right? You can use the mana immediately too. Oh yeah, it's not gain an empty mana crystal. Yeah. It's max mana more. Yeah, it doesn't give you 20 instantly. Then it would be the best card ever printed. Yeah. All right. Frostsaber Matriarch. 7 mana 4/5. Taunt. Costs 1 less for each beast you summoned this game. And it's a beast itself. It's terrible, right? I think it's terrible. You need to play 3 beasts for it to just be like a fine card, right? Nah, this is not good. It's like a 1 or a 2. Like, because they have to be beasts. If it's like the other card, the Demon Hunter card, it's any minion, which makes it a lot different. Yeah, summon not played. Okay, sure, but like how many ways are you summoning beasts as a druid? I mean, I guess the idea is you have this 4-drop, right? And then that's already, you know, gives you 2, and then I don't know. It doesn't have to be in hand. It says for each beast you summon this game, right? 50% druid mains are beasts. You guys really think this is going to be good? I don't think it's good. I think it's below average. I'm going to go with a 2. 2. 2. That's it. We're done with Druid. Boom. Druid's done. All right. Let's make sure we stretch as I change to the next classes. Everyone stretch. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Don't forget to stretch. Why do my hands look so red? What the heck? Do you guys see that? The heck? I don't have like a rash or anything. They just look really red. They don't look that red here. It was just like the camera. All right. You guys fans of Hunter? Any smorkers in the chat?
Me go face. Me good card. Smork.
Okay, water. Hold on. Blood Seeker. 2 mana, 2/2 weapon. Honorable kill, gain +1/1. This card is busted, right? It's busted. Like generally, you equip it on 2 and kill a 3/2. And then it gets +1/1, so that's a 3/2 weapon. In theory, you could greed this card forever, only use it as honorable kill, and have it scale into infinity, right? And you can even use 1 kill not for honorable kill, and you still will like, you can still keep it around. It's like, this card's insane. I think this is a 5, chat. What do you guys think? Am I crazy insane or insane crazy? I think it's a 5. I feel like it's a 5. And hunters just love weapons too, so. And you'll greed it a lot. Greed. All right. From that to this. Dun Baldar. Is it Dun Balder? Baldar? Crap, I should know this. I'm an Alliance player. Dun Baldar. Whatever, I'm going with Baldar. Dun Baldar Bunker. At the end of your turn, draw a secret and set its cost to 1. Last 3 turns. Problem with this card in Arena is you don't always draft secrets. You know, there's a new pretty decent one, but you don't always draft secrets. And so if you have 3 secrets and you don't draw any of them, it's pretty good. You get a 1 cost reduction and it draws 3. But it's hard to get that many secrets, I think. Obviously, it's a constructed card, and yeah, I think in Arena it's pretty bad. You guys are saying 1, but I'm giving it a 1.5 because I'm gonna make it work at least once. You're like, no, Dreads, there's no way. You will never do that. Yeah, watch me. Watch me and learn. Okay. Speaking of new secrets, Ice Trap. 2 mana, of course, Hunter secret. When your opponent casts a spell, return it to their hand instead. It costs 1 more. Oh, boy. That's going to be a tilting card to lose to, isn't it? Oh, boy. Yeah, I am glad it's epic. I always hate losing to secrets. How good is it? The issue with the card is it returns it to their hand, and one cost increase isn't that big of a deal, right? It's kind of like it's a way worse counterspell though, right? Because it bounces it back, so it's a lot worse. I mean, the idea is that use it on expensive, it hits on an expensive spell, right? No, it doesn't cast. It comes back to your hand, and then you have to play it again for mana, right? You can prepare for what's coming. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I still don't think it's that great though. Average, like a 3. I mean, it has the thing about it is it has a secret effect where people have to play around other things, which I think does give it a little bit of a bump. You know, they have to think about freezing the regular old school freezing trap, or you know, snakes or whatever it is. So I'm okay with giving it a 3. It might be worse than that. It might be more like a 2.5, but I could see it working in certain decks. Again, this is like an overall review, right? Overall number. Okay, yeah, imagine return coin. Yeah. Okay, Ram Tamer. 3 mana 4/3 Battlecry. If you control a secret, gain +1/1 in stealth. So it curves right after a secret, but again, it's like one of those things where Obviously, if you have a secret equip, it's like insane, but how often will you, right? And I don't love 3 mana 4/3s personally. Like, they feel pretty bad most of the time where I have to play them. I think this is a 3. I think 3 is fair. I don't think the effect's going to almost ever trigger, and when it doesn't trigger, you're not going to feel very good playing it, so I'm going to go with a 3. Okay, Revive Pet. 3 mana, nature spell. Discover a friendly beast that died this game, summon it. Man, it really depends on what beast you have. The issue is oftentimes you have a lot of cheap beasts, right? So then, doesn't end up being that good. But the fact that you summon it, it's not terrible. You guys think it's really bad? I mean, there's times where this will just win you the game, right? Like, if you don't draft that many beasts and you play one like a big beast, it's 3 mana. I don't think it's that bad. Obviously, you have to have played 1 beast, otherwise it's terrible. So. This is Krip's pick, by the way. I heard someone mention that. Is it actually modeled after Krip, or are people just saying that? But yeah, I heard people saying that. I don't know. I think it's going to be pretty hard to make work. 3, 2.5. We'll just keep the 3s going, so I don't have to change it. Woo! Why not? It's probably more like a 2.5, but whatever. We're keeping the 3 streak going. Okay. Spring the Trap. 4 mana, deal 3 damage to a minion, and cast a secret from your deck. So it doesn't go face. Honorable kill casts 2. Man, again, like, secret synergy is going to be hard to make work. I mean, maybe if you know, it could be that if there's a lot of these kind of cards, it's epic. So you probably aren't going to change your drafting strategy too much for it. But generally, I don't draft that many secrets. It's kind of the thing. Deal 3 damage. Get a secret. I don't know. It's hard to evaluate again. I think it's below average. 2.5 maybe. 2. I think it's a 2. I don't think it's gonna be that good. If it could go face, it'd be maybe like a 3. But yeah. All right. Stormpike Battle Ram. My voice. 4 mana, 4/3 beast. Rush, death rattle, your next beast costs 2 less. So it kind of reminds me, you know, it's the same stat line as Fishy Flyer, except you don't get another 4/3. Instead, you get a 2 cost reduction on the beast. Yeah, it's not this turn again. So like you can bank the reduction, right? So the idea is you play this, and then on turn 5, you play the new Hunter card, which I know because Redbeard and I revealed it. That's the idea, right? How often will that actually be the case? But even if you play it and then are able to just play like a 2/3, you know, like Pack Mule or something, it's not that bad. I don't know. I think it's decent. I'm gonna go with a 4. Seems you know, like a fair card most of the time. All right, hero card for Hunter. Beast Stalker Tavish. 6 mana, Battlecry, discover and cast 2 improved secrets. Oh my god, there's like, they have all the improved secrets down here. I just kind of want to see these just to know in case I discover them or whatever. Just if the mods could help me, I don't have alerts on for this. Thanks so much, Hurricane Rob. I appreciate you, but I don't have alerts for this screen because we're trying to get through this fairly quickly. But thank you. Hope everything's good. Life is good here. All right. So Explosive Trap does 3. Improves freezing. Okay, costs 4 more. Okay, that's a hero power. Summon an animal companion. That's pretty good for 3 mana. Improve snake trap. Whoa, 3 2/2 snakes. Holy. Summon 2 3/3 copies. Whoa. If you control 2 minions, summon 2 animal companions. And this costs 2 more instead of 1 more. I think it's pretty good, right? Is this a 5 for Arena? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? At least it's definitely really good, right? You get 3 mana. 3 mana for an animal companion like every turn. I think this one's got to be a 5, right? Yeah, they should be banned, but I thought it'd be fun to go through and give them scores because 1, you never know, maybe they won't be banned, and 2, they will get discovered. So, all right. Okay, here's the card I was just talking about. Mountain Bear. 7 mana, 5/6, with taunt. Death Rattle, summon 2 2/4 cubs with taunt. And for the most important part, look at the cute cubs. Oh my god, look at that. It's just so cute. I see so much of this card. It's good. I want to see this card. I love this card, especially when I have this card. Anyhow, it's really good, I think. I think this card's really good. 7 mana, 5/6 isn't the best stat line, but if you kind of compare it to... I talked about a few of the kind of comparisons to it. Dragon Moth Skystalker is another comparison to it. This is 1 more mana, but you get 2 2/4 taunts instead of a 3/4. So, I think it's really good. 4.5. You guys are saying easy 5. I don't know if it's an easy 5. Is it? 7 mana, 5/6 on the front end. I feel like I think a 4.5 is fair. It doesn't strike me as like one of those cards. It's like, oh no, this thing's gonna destroy me, you know? And like, I'm sure it will sometimes, but 5 with no Warlock. It is gonna be annoying. It's good, right? Again, a 4.5 is a high rating, so it's not like we're not saying it's good. Okay. And finally, Wing Commander, is it Ikman? 9 mana, 5/4. Okay, but have a big effect. Battlecry, summon a beast from your deck and give it rush. If it kills a minion this turn, repeat. What? It has to kill the minion, right, to make it work? This doesn't seem like it's very good, right? Because you pay 9 mana for the card, and then you need to pull something that actually kills something. It's not good. It's not good. I'll give it a 1.5 for the potential pogs, but this is definitely more of a Keck W than a pog, for sure, in my opinion. Yeah, sure, you can get Basilisk or whatever. Yeah, but I mean, come on. You're probably going to pull a 2/3 and then be sad. Okay. All right. On to... Boom. Next. What's after Hunter? Mage. All right. Let me just drink some more water. I'm trying to not lose my voice. You guys are trying to convince me that card's better? I don't think that card's good. I'm not a believer. I am not a believer. All right. The class where I have like 7,000 wins with. Let's go. Mage. One of my favorite, if not favorite, arena classes of all time. Hold on. I need a little bit of air. It's getting hot in here. These cards are so spicy. I'm starting to sweat. Okay. First card. Shivering Sorceress. 1 mana, 2/2. Battlecry. Reduce the cost of the highest cost spell in your hand by 1. It's really good, right? It's really good. Like 1 mana 2/2 is still great, and you know, you don't have to have a certain cost spell. It just will reduce one of them if you're holding one. Oftentimes you will have one as a mage. This card's really good, really good. How often will the reduction matter? I mean, it will matter if it's on a cheap card, right? I'm going to say, I feel like this card, to me, this card's a 4.5. Like, very, like, premium stats. A 1 mana 2/2 is premium stats. Chance for upside and effect, but I feel like the effect isn't enough to be like a 5, right? That's my feeling about it. But yeah, I mean, 1 mana 2/2, I'd be drafting a lot of them. Okay, Amplified Snow Flurry. 2 mana, 2/3 elemental. Battlecry, your next hero power costs 0 and freezes the target. Another card revealed by 2 amazingly good-looking gentlemen. This card's busted. We talked about a lot in the reveal stream, but this card's busted. Like, the fact that you can bank the hero power is such a big deal. Even if it didn't freeze, this card would still be really good. A 2 mana 2/3 with a free ping is just really, really, really good. So, yeah, I mean, I think this card, see, now this card, I think is probably, it's between a 4.5 and a 5. I feel like this card might be a 5 just because sometimes that free ping matters a lot. Sometimes just being able to freeze is a huge deal, you know? Like, even in the late game, you draw this card and you're able to develop a 2/3 and freeze something that's, you know, that has a lot of damage, or maybe has lifesteal or some crap. I don't know. Like, I think it's going to be good at every stage of the game. And yeah, it's an elemental tag. Maybe you can actually get some of that in. So, you guys want white font? Okay. Well, I'm going to say this is a 5. We can put up the white font. You guys can tell me what you think. It's an easy change. Wait, that's outline. Crap. This is better? Do you guys like white better? White or black better? Do you guys like white a lot better? Superior, way better? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I've been overruled. I also need to now I need to change the scale thing, because I need this to be white too. If that's white, then it's going to bother me if the scale isn't also white, because it's going to throw me off. Okay. All right. You can do outline, and you didn't do an outline? Huh? Huh? No, I haven't. Oh, I could do an outline. I don't want to outline. I like it just like this. Fight me. I'm doing it this way, but we'll go to white. Anyhow, 5. Amplified Snow Fury. Busted. Moving on. Hold on. Black without white. No. You guys are stuck with solid white. Fight me. This is all you get. I don't want to mess with it anymore. We're moving on. Here we go. We're going with the white background, or the white color, but that's it. Siphon Mana. 2 mana. Arcane spell. Deal 2 damage. For some reason, when I originally saw this card, I thought I couldn't go face. Honorable kill. Reduce the cost of your spells in your hand by 1. So obviously it's like a spell mage card. At least that's what it looks like to me, right? A constructed spell mage card. Oftentimes it will only reduce 1 spell, if any. So I don't know. This feels like a very okay card to me. Like 2 damage isn't bad. Like sometimes, you know, like even Ignite isn't the worst card, right? I would say this is a little bit worse than Ignite, probably. It can go face, yeah. I was saying originally when I saw it, for some reason I thought it couldn't go face. But I still don't think it's that great. 3? I think 3 is probably okay. It's between a 2.5 and a 3 for me. Okay. Build a snowman. Wait. Isn't there a song? In the winter you could build a snowman. And there's something, dun, dun, dun. You said, are you ready? She said, no, ma'am. But you could do the job if you're in town to do the job. A sleigh bells ring. Okay, enough. Isn't that a song? It is, right? 100% a song. Okay, build a snowman. 3 mana. Frost spell. Summon a 3/3 snowman that freezes. Add build a snow brute to your hand. So this card is most similar to Pyros, if you guys remember that card, I would say. The thing about it, though, the thing about this card is you don't have to wait for it to die, right? And this is something that I missed in my first evaluation of the card. So yeah, you basically get to summon a 6/6 that also freezes, and then you get a 9/9 that also freezes, basically. So you play the smaller version, and then you get like the higher version. It sounds so much better than when you actually sing, or usually sing. Good work. Oh my God, should this become a singing stream? Words. So yeah, I actually think that makes it a lot better. The fact that you can like just play it on the first turn for a 3/3 and a 3/3 and a 6/6 matters quite a bit. And freeze is always a bit annoying. I don't know if I would say it's a premium card though. Like how often are you like a 9/9 for 9? I mean, yeah, sure, it freezes, but I don't know. And a 3/3 on turn 3 isn't very good either, right? It's like, I don't know. I mean, it's good value, sure. It's a 3/3, a 6/6, and a 9/9, but I feel like oftentimes playing that, even with the freeze effect, it will still be kind of bad tempo. Spell reduction combo, sure, yeah. I mean, obviously it works with that last card we showed, but well, so yeah, people are talking about like if you top deck and stuff, but yeah, sure, if you top deck, it's great, right? But that's true for a lot of big cards, right? It does have a lot of stats in it. I'm gonna go. I'm okay with saying it's slightly above average, but I'm not actually sure it is. I'll go with a 3.5. I don't think this card's that great, even with the fact that you can play both of it. You guys think it's a 4? I don't know. I'm not. I just think you'll have better things to do with your mana a lot of the time. I like the card. I think it's a cool card. 3.5 means I will draft a decent amount, but I don't think it's going to feel very good playing this card at any of the breakpoints, and that's kind of the problem for me. All right. Moving on to Arcane Brilliance. 4 mana, arcane spell. Add a copy of a 7, 8, 9, and 10 cost spell in your deck to your hand. It's a 1, right? Like, how often are you have to pass your turn, and then you need to have these spells, which the chances that you have these spells, have you seen my decks lately? I'm scrapping for like 1 or 2 spells, maybe 3. If I'm really lucky, I get 4. So this is not it. And I agree. Chat mentioned that like you can discover it, and maybe it's good in those spots. Much more likely to discover it than to like actually draft it, right? Giving it a 1. Okay. Belinda Stonehearth. 6 mana, 5/5. Battlecry, draw 2 spells. Wait, 2 spells? That's good, right? And this isn't like targeted. So as long as you have 2+ spells. Swap their costs with this minion's stats. Is that a good or bad thing? I think in Arena, that's more likely to be a bad thing. Like, the idea is you swap it with the new puzzle box, which we'll talk about soon. And there's some other big spells, but I'm not sure how often you'd want to... Like, how often you'd hit those cards, right? I think most of the time, you'll make a cheaper spell cost 5. Which I don't think is very good. But it's still not bad. Because you draw 2, right? And spells are impactful. So I still think the card's pretty decent. You guys think this card's below average? I mean, a 6 mana 5/5 is kind of bad, but yeah, Cornelius Rome's a 4/5. Oh, it's only 1 more attack. Oh, wait. Wait. No. That's not how it works, right? Are you guys sure? That's not how I read this. Swap their costs with this minion stats. I would read that as you get a 5/5, and then the spells get changed to be 5 costs, but it doesn't affect the minions costs or the minion stats. In the reveal video, she became a 7/10. Okay, so then it worked. Okay, so then you guys are right, but that's not how I read it. That makes the card a lot worse, right? That makes it a lot worse. Okay, chat's like trying to be smart and being like, what does swap mean, Dreads? Well, chat, you could swap the spell cost, but not the minions, right? It doesn't have to be both ways. Maybe it just is a 5/5, and then the effect is targeted on the spells. All right, chat? But you guys know. See, you know how it works because you watched the video, and I didn't see the video. So therefore, the case is closed. We know how it works, but you can't give me this shit, all right? That you could interpret this multiple ways, all right? Okay, good. I'm going to say this card is below average, because I think a lot of times you're going to get bad stats. Below average? Wait, hold on a second. I'm just diving into this a little bit more. So the first spell you draw swaps the attack, and then the second part swaps the health? Because it doesn't say that on the card, so how the hell am I supposed to know? Is that how it works, or what? Like, how, again, you look at this card, how the hell are you going to know these things? That's what I figured. No one knows, yes. Well, because someone said a 7/10, that's kind of what it sounds like, right? Like they drew a 7-cost spell and a 10-cost spell, right? That's how I read it, yes. Other way around. Okay, what does it matter? Whatever the order is. It's in the damn video. Okay, well, I haven't seen the video. All right, chat? Okay, so this is us talking about the card. All right, you guys can all relax a little bit. Grab a Snickers. Maybe grab a beer if you want. Okay, I'm gonna go with a... You know what? After all this discussion, let's just say it's a 3. Just a mediocre average card. It's probably like, maybe it's more like a 2.5, but let's just say it's a 3. You draw 2. Maybe you hit big spells. I'm going to draft the big spell, the 9-cost box. And you guys are going to all be like, oh my god, that card's an 11. Good. Good talk. Mass Polymorph. Look, I'm going to get this one. First big spell. Let's see how many big spells there are, chat. Mass Polymorph, 7 mana. Transform all minions into 1/1 sheep. Bah, bah, bah. That's 3 sheep. You see, get it for like the card art. There's like, actually there's more. Bah, there's 4 sheep. Wait, is that a sheep back there too? Okay, we'll stick with 4. The problem is it's double-sided. I just remember with this card, like, you guys remember when you play Kazakus and you get Polymorph? And like the 1/1s were kind of annoying to deal with. If you polymorph their whole board, you still have a bunch of 1/1s, which are just kind of annoying. I don't know. And 7 mana is pretty expensive. Like I still think you'll draft the card a lot because you know there isn't a polymorph anymore, and if you don't have a silence, it's important to have some kind of an answer. But like the fact that it's double-sided makes it kind of weird to use, in my opinion. It's like casting Twisting Nether. Yeah, it's similar. I would say it's a similar card to Twisting Nether. Obviously, it deals with death rattles more, but I don't know. I'm not convinced it's particularly good. It's probably still above average because it's an answer, right? In my opinion. But I don't think it's great because it hits your own stuff. I'm gonna go with a 3.5. All right. Magister Dawn Grasp. Again, we don't think the hero cards will be in, but we're still taking a look at them. 8 mana. Battlecry. Recast a spell from each spell school you've cast this game. So Mage, you're going to be talking mostly like Fire, Frost, Arcane, right? And then what's the hero power? Deal 1 damage, honorable kill, gain +2 damage. Okay, so, and it scales, right? This one I do kind of remember. It scales up, right? So then it would be deal 3 damage, and then if you get another honorable kill, it will do 5. I mean, the targets are random. Yeah, guys, we'll ask chat again. I'm assuming that it's random. It's not like the puzzle box thing where it only targets enemies. I think it's kind of expensive. 8 mana? I don't know. The puzzle box is Shadow? Okay, still. I don't think it's very good, right? This seems like a pretty weak hero card for Arena. That effect for 8 mana? It's obviously Spell Mage support. That's a thing, right? I don't think it's very good. Like, below average. I'm saying it's below average. Below average. 2.5? I'm hesitant to go like a 2, but it's honestly it might be more like a 2. I'm gonna go with a 2. I don't think it's good. I think the hero power ramp up is too slow as well. Like, you can play hero power and at the same turn, but okay. All right, chat. This is the one you're all waiting for, right? None of the other ones mattered. None of the other cards mattered. Rune of the Archmage. 9 mana. Cast 20 mana worth of mage spells at enemies. So the one thing is, if like Conjurer's Calling is in, we talked about this before, that is like one negative card that you wouldn't want cast on enemies. But in general, it's positive that it only attacks, or it only goes into enemy stuff. It's definitely good. Do you guys think this is better or worse than the OG puzzle box? I feel like it's worse. Because 20 mana, like, that can go through quickly. That can just be a few spells. The fact that it only targets enemies matters a little bit, but I feel like I would normally play the box when I was behind anyways, so it didn't matter all that much. Better because it's mage spells. That is true. The mage spells does make it a little bit better, huh? Probably better. It's still good though. It's still definitely good. I'm just thinking, for me, it's like between a 4 and a 4.5. I don't think it's quite a 5, but I think it's between a 4 and a 4.5. It's still a crazy comeback card. I'm gonna say it's a 4.5. Should be good. So that's actually a good question, guys. Does it have to be exactly 20 mana, or is it just at least 20 mana worth? Chat seems to know everything, so. Oh, it will be exactly 20. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. Wow, there's still another card. Iceblood Tower. 10 mana. At the end of your turn, cast another spell from your deck. Last 3 turns. Yeah, this isn't good. Like, if you luck out and have one puzzle box, or what the hell is the name of the card? This is just going to be puzzle box to me. Rune of the Archmage. It's still puzzle box. Yeah, I mean, again, it's a very constructed card. I think this one's an easy one. Easy one and to move on. Okay. All right. On to the next one. Keep it going. Keep drinking water for me. Everyone stay awake. Drink water. Okay. We're on to Paladin, guys. I think Paladin is going to be very frustrating to play against. You guys will see why. Paladin already got 2 really nutty cards in the mini set. The 3 mana spell and the 5 mana minion. And Paladin gets 2 of the best cards Arena has probably ever seen in this set. So get ready to lose to Paladin. A lot. Anyhow. Vitality Surge. 2 mana. Draw a minion. Restore health to your hero equal to its cost. Oh man, the RNG of this is going to be tilting when you're trying to kill someone and they pull an 8-drop. I don't think this is very good, right? Like a below average card. I want to say it's like a 2. Not the worst, but it's too slow. And the healing doesn't make it worth it, right? So and I've noticed when you take just like drawing, oftentimes in Arena it's low cards, right? So then not much healing. Yeah, again, it's meant for constructed. Yep, as most cards are. All right, Hold the Bridge. 3 mana holy spell. Give a minion +2/1 and Divine Shield. It gains lifesteal until the end of the turn. Okay, so didn't we have a card very similar to this? Because what was the name of the card? It gave +3 attack and Divine Shield. Right? Yeah. Seal of Champions. Was it +3 attack and Divine Shield? I think this is better because it gives +2 attack and 1 health, which I think is generally better. And you have lifesteal on it, right? Which oftentimes won't matter, but sometimes it does matter a lot. Like, it just does a lot altogether in one card. So I think this card's really good. Yeah. Sure. I mean, Seal of Champions nowadays wouldn't be as insane, for sure. It basically, what this card means is you can't, kind of like when we have Steed now, you can't really leave up a Paladin minion. Lifesteal effect is going to be such a swing if it's a high attack minion. It's between a 4 and a 4.5. I still think it's really good. I'm going to go with a 4.5. It's definitely not a 5. If it drew a card, it'd be a 5. I think 4.5 is fair. All right, Satan the Scarlet. 3 mana 2/2 rush. Whenever this minion gains attack or health, double that amount wherever this is. What does it mean wherever this is? Oh, it means like a hand buff works with it. Okay, I see. Right? Yeah. I was thinking like if you have multiple copies of it, do they scale each other or something? If you in Arena you draft both of them, but yeah. Or like Bannerman, sure. Yeah. Okay. It's not very good, right? It's not very good in Arena. Like a 2 mana 2/2 rush isn't the worst, but it's if you buff it with Bannerman, it becomes a 4/4 rush. Oh, you're right, it's 3 mana. It's a 3 mana 2/2 rush. That's terrible. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I think it's really bad. 1 buff and it's really good. Yeah, but just 1 buff is a big deal. I don't think this card's very good. Below average. It's like I think this is like a 2. I'm not a believer. Okay. Stone Hearth Vindicator. 3 mana 3/1. Battlecry, draw a spell that costs 3 or less. It costs 0 this turn. Draw a spell that costs 3 or less. It costs 0 this turn. The stats are too bad, right? You can't, like, a 3/1 is just way too bad. So I'm trying to think about, like, obviously you could draw, you know, like this card, right? Like the idea. Which I get that, but that's like the, you know, that's like the perfect scenario. A lot of the other spells, like you draw a Secret or something, it's kind of like, eh. I don't think it's very good. Is it an average card? I feel like it's like an average card. It's not terrible. You still get something, and it will be playable on that turn. I'm gonna go with a 3. But that might be hopeful. Maybe 3's too high. Let's go 2.5. I'll go 2.5. After thinking about it, like, because the problem is, what if you don't have a spell that's 3 or less, right? Then it's omega garbage. Then it's a 3 mana 3/1. So I think it's pretty bad. We'll go with below average. Dunbaldar Bridge. 4 mana. After you summon a minion, give it +2/+2. Lasts 3 turns. So it's not 3 minions. It lasts for 3 turns. It's still really slow though. Because I compare it to Invigorating Sermon, right? Where like you take at least with Invigorating Sermon, sometimes you get buffs on the board that matter. This, you never get buffs on the board that turn. So you pretty much, I mean, you can play it later on, play this, and then play something with it. But that feels kind of slow. It is summon, true, summon. So it works with, ooh, okay, so it works with hero power. So you get a 3/3 hero power for 3 turns. Like if you play it on turn 6, you play a 3/3 with hero power. I still think it's too slow. Like I'm trying to talk myself into it, but I just still feel like it's too slow. I mean, what do we have for big summon stuff? Like what do we have for summon? Are there any, like, again, we don't know what sets are going to be in, but we don't know if, yeah, like a Day at the Fair is there or Stand Against Darkness or whatever. You know, then obviously it's a lot better. But when you're talking about these obscure combos, my gut feeling is it's just way too slow. Think of it more as a really expensive card. Yeah, sure. So it's like, let's say you play it on turn 10 and you get a ton of stats. Yeah, then it does get kind of nasty, huh? If you wait till turn 8 or something, and then you're able to play a ton with it. Oh, Stand is core? Okay. I feel like maybe this is a card that I could be wrong about. 3 turns is a lot of turns with +2/2, no? Man, it's hard to get this a rating. I'm just trying to think about like how. I still think you'll need one big combo to make it work, but. And if you're super far behind, you still kind of die, but if you think it works well with taunt, yeah, it does work well with taunt. Yeah, sure, if there's party ups in or something. Maybe it's better than average. +2/2 is quite a bit of stats. So let's say you have to play it on 4. You play it on 4, and then your next turn is like a regular 5-drop. It's like a 5/6. You're playing a 7/8. It's pretty nutty. But you do have to pass your turn. But that's not the best case. The best case is you have a bunch of cheap cards, right? Yeah, the best case is you play it and then you do like 3 2-drops or something. And then it's kind of nuts. I still feel like you have to have a lot together. You have to have a lot to make it work. Like how many minions you're realistically going to play with it? And it counts the turn that you play it. So like the first turn you play, you're probably not going to get that much value. Okay, I'm going to... After all of this thinking... I'm gonna say, yes, death rattles work. I'm gonna say it's slightly above average. I've come around a bit. I'm gonna go with a 3.5. I was originally gonna give it like, this is dog shit, terrible. But after thinking about it a little bit, working with hero power, working with death rattle summons, I think it's actually okay. And sometimes it will be extremely frustrating. Like if it's a scribe or something. Again, I don't know if scribe will be in, but summoning 3/3s is disgusting, right? It's hard to play about. All right, or play around. I mean, we'll go with 3.5. That's a will be an interesting card to watch to see how good it ends up being. All right, Cavalry Horn, 5 mana, 3/2. Death Rattle. Summon the lowest cost minion in your hand. What? This is terrible. Lowest cost minion? It's gonna like summon a 2-drop. You have 2 swings of a weapon and then you get something like a 2-drop? That's bad. I'll give it a 1.5 because it is a weapon and sometimes you just need that effect. And yeah, sure, maybe you have a bunch of big cards in hand and then you get a big reduction, but it's so unlikely to work. Yeah, it's a big Paladin card. It's a constructor card again, right? It's not bad. It's pretty bad. It's 5 mana for 3/2 weapon. It's pretty bad. And sure, you get a pull, but like let's say you get a 3-drop on average, which I think is probably likely to have happen. It's pretty bad. You guys think it's higher than that? You think it's like 2.5 or 3? Nah, and I mean, again, these are all for arena. You can save the hit. Yeah, but you still have spent 5 mana on a 3/2 weapon. I'm going to stick with my 1.5. I've been wrong about weapons before, but I don't think this is one where I'm going to be wrong about. Okay, Protect the Innocent. 5 mana. Summon a 5/5 defender with taunt. If your hero was healed this turn, summon another. So we have that 2-cost spell that we all were saying was garbage. Obviously, you use that with this, and then you pay 7 mana for 2 5/5 taunts, which is insane. Yeah, True Silver into this is actually a real thing, though, right? That's actually a real thing that will happen. I think it's good. No? Like a 5/5 with taunt isn't the worst thing. It's not obviously not great, but I don't think it's terrible. How often are you going to be able to heal, though? You could make it work. I think 3.5 is fair. I don't think I want to go to a 4 because a 5 mana 5/5 with current like power creep is pretty weak. So, but the fact that it has taunt makes it not terrible if you just have to play 1. So I'm okay with a 3.5. Okay, another hero card. Lightforge Cariel. 7 mana battle cry, deal 2 damage to all enemies, equip a 2/5 immovable object. And what the heck is that? This doesn't lose durability. Your hero takes half damage rounded up. Half damage rounded up. Okay. Hero power. Give a random in your hand. Plus 4/4. Oh god. Okay, so this is broken. 2 mana plus 4/4. It's obviously it's a random minion in your hand, but still. And yeah, the immovable object, yeah, it AoEs. It's a 5. Again, shouldn't be in arena. I don't think they'll put them in arena, but I just want to see how crazy they are. This is definitely a crazy one. Super crazy. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, speaking of crazy, Brasswing. 8 mana, 9/7 dragon. At the end of your turn, deal 2 damage to all enemies. Honorable kill. Restore 4 health to your hero. And if I'm understanding this correctly, that means that every honorable kill restores 4, right? So if you like kill 3 things, you get 12. That's how this works, right, chat? Yeah, it's broken. It's broken. I mean, the one good thing I'll say about it is at least it doesn't have taunt, right? At least it doesn't have taunt. And at least they made it an epic. 2 things I like about it. Epic so you won't see it that often. Although I'm currently hoping that Descent of Dragons comes back. Some people maybe don't agree with that. I kind of want Descent of Dragons to come back, and that means you'll see this more often with Discovering and other things, which might not be a great thing, but yeah, I mean, this is an easy 5. We don't need the number. This is 100% a 5. Yeah, it's expensive, but Consecration at the end of every turn. Anytime you have those end of every turn AoEs, Despicable Dreadlord, right? Like, they're just nutty. So, yeah, getting this from Prester. Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting. It's like you drop it, good luck trying to kill them. So, all right. Speaking of Omega Busted, we have the 2 Omega Busted brothers. Templar Captain, 8 mana, 8/8. Rush. After this attacks a minion, summon a 5/5 defender with taunt. Why does the 5/5 have to have taunt? Does that also will make it harder to kill this, right? Like, let's say you leave behind an 8/3 or whatever, and then you have to be able to go through the taunt. You can't just like straight trade it back. And then if it survives, it can attack again and then get another 5/5. And it doesn't have to survive the attack to give you a 5/5. Wait, does it? I don't think it does. After this attacks a minion. Yeah, it doesn't say survive, right? So as long as it does the attack, you get the 5/5, right? Yeah, this is another 5, by the way. I think, what do you guys think? Is this one or the previous card better? I think this card's harder to play around. I think this one's better. Yeah. They're both nuts. Okay. All right. Paladin done. What do you guys think? Paladin, these big Paladin cards are insane. Some of the cheaper cards maybe aren't that good. Hold the Bridge is pretty nutty. Okay. On to Priest. Ah, Priest. Oh, Priest. Sorry, I missed the flavor text. Was there a good flavor text? Text? I didn't see it. Okay. Gift of the Naru. On to Priest. 1 mana. Restore 3 health to all characters. If any are still damaged, draw a card. My understanding of this card is that you can only draw 1 card off of it. Is that correct? It's not like you get to draw... It's not like you get to draw off every heal, right? So thank God for that. But it counts your hero. So you almost certainly will only play this when you're able to get a card and 3 health. I think it's worse than Renew. When I look at it, I think it's worse than Renew. Would you guys agree with that or no? Because with this, you only get a card if a character is still damaged, and it's not discover, it's draw a card. So I think it's oh yeah, and it's double-sided, so it also hits enemy minions, like heals them too, and enemy health, or their enemy heroes, right? Yeah. So worse than Renew, but I still think it's decent. Because the thing about cards like this, like the Restore 3 health, normally I dislike them because it's too low of an effect. Like, it's too low impact. But because this cycles, I think it's pretty good. So, how good? I mean, it will cause blowouts sometimes where you, like, make a bunch of trades and then you play this and heal your whole board up. It's insane. In that situation, right? You're already winning there, but it's kind of akin to when I play Holy Nova sometimes, where it's on a great AoE, but the extra health on my board matters so much. And people are talking about like not wanting to heal the enemy. It doesn't matter that much if you're clearing the board, right? So I think it's good. I think it's quite good. I think I'm gonna rate it higher than a lot of what you people think. You ready? Are you ready? 4, baby. I'm going high. I think it's good. Renew's a 5. I say this is a 4. Fight me. Fight me, chat. All right, Shadow Word Devour. Wait, it's my wife's card. 1 mana. Choose a minion. It steals 1 health from all other minions. Shadow spell. It's good, right? Like really good? Because it's not like an honorable kill thing where you have to kill stuff to get the health. It just, you know, you can just play a minion and then play this, like play a 3/4, play this on it, and then you develop a, you know, a 3, probably 6 or 7. And even if you don't kill everything, it's still a big tempo swing. This card's really good. 4.5. I don't know if I want to go all the way to a 5, but I think 4.5 is definitely fair for this. It's AoE and like a board buff, right? Does two good things for you. Hitting your own minion sucks a little bit, but I don't think it matters that much. And it's one mana, which means it's really flexible. Yep. Okay. Does it work with spell damage? That's a good question. I would guess it doesn't. I don't know. Chat, does this work with spell damage? My guess is no, but I don't know. Because yeah, it doesn't say damage. It says it steals exactly 1. Okay. Yeah. That was my understanding. All right. Bless. 2 mana, give a minion +2 health, then set its attack to be equal to its health. Feels like a constructed card to me. Like, you make giant minions, right? Kind of similar to the old days with the Divine Spirit, Inner Fire type stuff. And +2 health. And sometimes you won't want to make the attack equal to the health. I don't think it's great. A 1/3 becomes a 5/5. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But that's like the best case scenario, right? Because sometimes you'll want to just give 2 health to a minion and you won't want it to take the health, right, as its attack. I don't know. You guys rate it pretty highly. In the early game, it should be good most of the time. Because generally minions right now have a similar attack health pool, right? So like 3/4s, 2 3s. So you know it generally will be a positive. Hmm. 2/6 becomes an 8/8. Yeah. I mean, there are definitely some nutty ones. Okay. I'm convinced it's all right. 3.5? 4? 4? And then you can heal it. You also are a priest, so then after, that makes it a little bit better. All right, fine. We'll go 4. You guys have convinced me. I'm down. Okay. Luminous Geode. 2 mana, 1/4 elemental. After a friendly minion is healed, give it +2 attack. Nah, this one's bad. It requires combos, right? Like the idea is you use this with a Holy Nova or something. It's not very good. Playing this and then like healing something, it doesn't seem very good. 1.5, 2 type thing? Seems pretty bad to me. I'm going to go low. I'm going to say 1.5. I don't think I want to put this card in my deck the vast majority of the time. All right, Deliverance. 3 mana. Deal 3 damage to a minion. Honorable kill, summon a new 3/3 copy of it. So we got to reveal this one, if you guys remember. And it's just a really good arena card. Deal damage, oftentimes summon something. It's got huge upside potential because you could kill a death rattle minion, right? And then you get the death rattle type stuff. So, yeah. I mean, sometimes you won't be able to get the honorable kill. That's one thing I think about this card. One of the reasons I don't think it's actually a 5 is because sometimes you'll just play it for deal 3 damage or like deal 2 damage to kill 5/2 or something. And then it doesn't feel very good, right? If it was deal 3 damage to a minion, summon a new 3/3 copy of it without honorable kill, then in my opinion, it's a 5 easy, right? It still should be good though. I'm okay with a 4.5 on it. I honestly think it's kind of between a 4 or 4.5 for me, but it's very good. It's very, very good. Kill my suspects. Yeah, the 4-drop, the 4 mana 3/3. You know, killing that is really insane with this. So yeah, it works on friendly minions too, which is not oftentimes how you want to use it, but yeah. And yes, I'm assuming you can honorably kill the face, just like you could overkill the face back in those days. So I think so. All right, Stormpike Aid Station. 3 mana. At the end of your turn, give your minions +2 health. Last 3 turns. The end of your turn, give your minions +3 health. Last 3 turns. I think the problem is it's like does nothing if you're behind. Well, not nothing. You can still get some health buffs. But it's like you don't want to play it on turn 3 because then you miss a turn of getting buffs. So then you only have 2 turns of buffs, and then nah. I think this is bad. I think this card's really bad. Yeah, you compare it to the Paladin one. It's 1 less mana, and you don't get the attack buff. And it's at the end of your turn instead of like summon, which I think is actually worse, right? I think this card's really bad. I'm gonna go with a 2. I just don't think you like. Again, the idea is you play it later on, right? Like you play it later on. I get that. And you play on turn 6 or 7, you get the health, and I don't know. I still don't think it's very good. Okay. Najak Hexen. I'm sure that's not how you're supposed to pronounce that. 4 mana, 1/4. Battlecry, take control of an enemy minion. Death rattle, give the minion back. I don't actually think it's that good. You guys think it's really good? Let me think about this card. So I guess the idea is people aren't able to kill this, right? So you like take their taunt and then they have to like go through it, right? It's situational. It's situational. Like, or you take a rush minion, right? You take a rush minion and then it just goes off, right? But it doesn't give the minion rush, so. Yeah, I mean, again, guys, so if you talk about combos, right? Like Silence and stuff, or Brewmaster, right? Sure, it's insane then. But again, that's not your when you're giving a rating for a card, you can't think about those kind of combos. It's very unlikely to happen. So we just got to give it an overall trigger. I don't think it's great. I really don't. I don't think it's bad, but I also don't think it's like insane. Like it can be game winning. It's a card that can be game winning, but just as like an overall rating, oftentimes we'll just kill it either with removal or something else, and it will just be 4 mana. It's 4 mana. It's not that cheap. I don't think it's that great. Steal, Fortune, Taunt, instant win the game. Yeah, if they can't remove the 1/4, right? If they can remove they don't have to kill the taunt, then they just kill your 1/4 with damage. Which honestly, 4 health is a lot to go through though. Like if it was 3 health, Even if they kill it, you're frozen for a turn. Yeah. I'm going to go, again, hard card to give an overall rating for. I don't think it's like insane though. A lot of people are saying like 4.5 or whatever. I don't think it's anywhere near that. I want to say that this card is like a little above average. Because of the potential. Because it can be insane. But a 1-4 body isn't relevant. Like a 1-4 body is not going to do shit. It's just how likely it is to live, right? So I'm going to go with 3.5. That's not the rating. I don't know why I didn't save. I'm going to go with a 3.5. And again, I could be wrong on this one. It could be a lot worse than this. It could be a lot better than this. I don't know. As an overall rating, I want to say the upside is worth it. So it could be 4 mana win the game, but I think a lot of the times it's going to get dealt with and it's not going to feel very good. So there are a lot of rush and there is a lot of rush and taunt right now. So, you know, in those cases, it will be quite good. Okay. Spirit Guide. 5 mana, 5/5. Taunt, Death Rattle, draw a Holy Spell and a Shadow Spell. This card's great. This card is absolutely great. I think you can reasonably expect to draft enough spells to have this draw 2 most of the time. Like I think it's very good. I don't know if I'd quite say a 5. You do need to draft enough spells. You need to have not drawn the spells before you play it. So, you know, this is for me a pretty easy 4.5. You could make an argument maybe it's even a 4, depending on how many spells you get, but I think 4.5 is fair. All right, Undying Disciple. 6 mana, 3/7 taunt. Death Rattle, deal damage equal to this minion's attack to all enemy minions. Oh boy. Yeah, this thing's really good, right? Because you compare it to, guys, what's the name of the card? The card, it's not good. The one that's, it's similar stat line. Is it a 3/7 Tunnel Blaster? Is that the name of it? Tunnel Blaster? But Tunnel Blaster hits your own minions, which makes it feel really bad. I feel like oftentimes if Tunnel Blaster only hit the enemy minions, it would feel great. Is it 7 mana? It might be. It might be. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. 6 mana, and a 6 mana 3/7 is even that bad. I feel like this card is going to make me really angry. Like really angry to lose to. Like it's going to be frustrating. It's definitely well above average. I'm going to go 4.5. It could be a 5. I actually think this one could be a 5, potentially, but I'll go with a 4.5. Okay, Zyrella the Devout. 8 mana, hero card. Battle cry, trigger the death rattle of every friendly minion that died this game. Oh, geez. Again, probably won't be an arena. What's the hero power on this one? Restore 5 health, flip each turn. Oh, and then it does 5, the other one? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's pretty good. Deal 5 from a hero power. Yeah. This, I mean, again, you might not have that many death rattles, but this still has to be a 5. That hero power is just insane. Deal 5, heal 5. It's like disgusting. All right, but again, probably won't be in. All right, we're done with Priest. Look at us flying through it. Woo wee! We're just going so fast. Are we going fast, or are we like? Is this going to take 8 hours? What's the word? Am I actually going fast, or am I lying to myself? On to Rogue. Rogue time. I really hope Rogue is good in this meta, because Rogue has not been good for a while, and I miss it. I miss being able to play Rogue, so I'm hoping it's a little bit better. All right. Forsaken Lieutenant. Do I think this is a power creep expansion? Yeah. I mean, this is like, but every expansion is pretty much, right? Every expansion is pretty much. Forsaken Lieutenant, 2 mana 2/2 stealth. After you play a Death Rattle minion, become a 2/2 copy of it with Rush. Whoa. Whoa. This card's good, right? This card's really good. Luckily, it's an epic. I mean, you need to have a Death Rattle minion, right? So, like, it's a matter of how often that will happen, but a 2 mana 2/2 with stealth isn't that bad. We've kind of seen that. Like, that stat line isn't bad. I think it's good. You guys don't believe? None of you believe? You hit this, so you can just keep this thing stealthed, right? Sure, it sucks a little bit sometimes to kind of miss turn 2, but unless you really have to trade it, you can keep it stealth and, like, wait. Bide your time and then pounce. Right? I think it's good. I think it's good. I'm going to say 3.5, baby. Because think about it this way. You can play, another thing about it, you can play it in the same turn that you play the Death Rattle, right? So you play it on, like, turn 5, play this, play a 3-cost Death Rattle, and then it gets Rush. It's really, like, there's, like, it can give you some initiative, too. It still requires some combos, but, like, I don't hate playing a 2 mana 2/2 stealth. It's not the end of the world. Like, I don't want to, but it's a 2 mana 2/2 that has huge upside. I think you guys are sleeping. And I'm going to show you, maybe, if I ever draft it's an epic, so I probably won't show you, but... Oh, baby. Reconnaissance. 2 mana. Discover a Death Rattle minion from another class. It costs 2 less. Oh, man, I love this card. I love this card. It's also insanely strong, in my opinion. Like, you play it on 2, and then you're going to cheat out a big Death Rattle early. Yeah, I think it's really good. You cannot discover Cairn, despite what Redbeard said on the stream with 2,000 people watching us reveal cards. But you can discover Tyrion or other good class Death Rattles, right? So Rat King, right? If that's a thing. But yeah, I think it's insane. Really, really strong. I don't know if it's a 5. It's like 4.5 to 5-ish, right? I think it's probably a 4.5. Just because sometimes you might whiff, right? You might get like cheaper Death Rattles and might not feel that great. So, but yeah, I think it's definitely higher than a 4. So it feels like a 4.5 is fair. Okay, the Lobotomizer, 2 mana. Honorable 2 mana 2/2 weapon. Honorable kill. Get a copy of the top card of your opponent's deck. What a troll card! What a troll card! I think it's not bad. I don't tend to love cheap weapons in Rogue because then you want a dagger instead. It just kind of feels awkward. But I think this one's pretty good because you likely won't equip it until you are going to get an honorable kill. And then not only do you get the card, but you also get information about what they drew, right? Which is nice. They also know what the card is that that you'll have it too. But I think it's pretty good. Like, I think the fact that it draws makes it pretty good. Most of the time, I think it will be a 2/2 weapon that draws 1, which is already really good. Really, really good. I think it's like a 4. Forces your opponent to make weird plays. Yeah. I mean, the honorable kill effect will do that. It will force people to play around it. And sometimes they'll overplay around it, to like not let you get cards. And then you just out-tempo them. So, yeah, I think it's quite good. despite being a little awkward in Rogue. Oh, baby. Cold Tooth Yeti. Yeti is back, chat. 3 mana, 1/5. But wait. Combo. Gain +3 attack. Wow. 3 mana, 4/5. Wow. All right, so how good is this card? I think this is a pretty good arena card. Like, oftentimes in arena these days, you're coining 3s because the stat line for 3 drops is quite good. So I think, like, oftentimes you will be, coining this out as a 3 mana 4/5, which is nuts. You won't always have the coin, and then you might not want to keep it in your opening hand unless you have a cheap spell or something. But in general, I think this card's really good. Quite good. A 4? And the thing is, like, also not on turn 3. If you're playing on, like, turn 6, you can play another 3 drop and then play this as a 4/5, which is just nice. So I think this card's quite good for arena. Double Agent. 3 mana, 3/3. Battlecry. If you're holding a card from another class, summon a copy of this. So this card, it all comes down to how likely you are to hold a card from another class. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Obviously, Reconnaissance is one way, right? Lobotomizer could give you a card from another class, right? Yeah, obviously in DualClass next year, if it comes back and this card's still a thing, it's insane, right? A 3 mana 3/3s feel pretty bad these days. If it does go off, it's good. But I think in general, I would say this card is slightly below average. Kind of my feeling. Because I think it's unlikely it will trigger very much. Just from my arena experience. But if it does proc on turn 3, it probably wins the game, right? Like, if you play 2 3/3s on 3 is nuts. So I just don't love the stat line. Like, tempoing this will feel bad for sure. Okay. Snowfall Graveyard. 3 mana. Your death rattles trigger twice. Last 3 turns. This is an Omega Keck. Not like a just a Keck. It's an Omega Keck in arena. It's really bad. Again, it's for like Death Rattle Rogue or something, right? Like, this is an easy one. Like, sure, you maybe will have a crazy deck, and yeah, sometimes it'll work, but on average, it's terrible. All right. Is it Seraphine? Am I saying that right? Seraphine Fleet Runner. 5 mana 5/5. Battlecry. Replace your minions in hand and deck with ones from other classes. They cost 2 less. What a giant meme card, huh? Holy shit. We'll have to do this at least once. Okay, memes, how good is it? It only gives you class cards. So class cards on average are better than neutrals, right? And a 2 cost reduction. I think it's pretty good, right? You guys think that better, Lady Prestor? No, I wouldn't say that, because I would say dragons on average are better than class cards because there's way more high roll potential. But the cost reduction matters a lot. Like, -2 cost means you can do some pretty crazy stuff. How can it be bad? Well, if you get don't have many cards and you draw cheap class cards and then they don't have much impact and you lose your good cards, it can be bad, right? There's times it can be bad. I'm okay with giving this a fairly high rating. I'm kind of between a 4 or 4.5 on this one. I'm gonna go 4.5. I think it's pretty good. Because if you compare it to your average arena deck, just with what I'm thinking about with it is, You do get a lot of neutrals, so this turns them into class cards, which is likely an upgrade, and you get a reduction. 2 mana reduction is pretty big, so please tell me you'll draft it every time. I will draft it a decent amount of the time. Every time? I don't know about that, but I definitely would draft it quite a bit. Sure, it'll be great for content, like Lady Presto, right? Just it'll be great for that. Okay, Contraband Stash, 5 mana. Replay 5 cards from other classes you've played this game. Yeah, again, I think it's just hard to make this work, right? Like, it's not that cheap, and you know you need to have played like 2 to 3 cards to make it worth it. So, I'll go 1.5. 1.5, but it's bad. All right. Wild Paw Null, 5 mana, 4/5 rush. Costs 1 less for each card you've added to your hand from another class. Man, dude, I feel like Rogue is gonna suck again. This meta. Does anyone feel that way? Because it's like too combo dependent. I don't know. I mean, I guess this card you only need to play 1, and then it's good. Like 4/5 rush is good, but I'm a little worried. Guess the lobotomizer isn't combo dependent, so depends what you get. I think this card is above average. That's my feeling. Not insane, but above average, because there's a good chance you can play 1 card from another class. And a 4 mana 4/5 rush is really good. So yeah, just Swashbuckler or whatever. I think it's decent. If you play multiple, it becomes like broken, right? 3.5. That's my feeling about it. 3.5. All right. Shadowcrafter Scabs. Hero card. 7 mana. Battle card. Return all minions to their owner's hand. Summon 2/4/2 shadows with stealth. What's the effect here? The next card you play this turn costs 2 less. It's pretty good, right? I don't know if it's Omega broken, guys. Like, because it's a Vanish. Like, it plays... it's Vanish, but it develops 2/4/2s on your side. Oh, that's pretty nutty, actually. That's actually pretty nutty. I mean, the hero power lets you cheat stuff out, too. Vanish is not very good in Arena, but the difference here is you could develop an 8/4 of stats, right? And then you hero power and play a 2-drop. Yeah. I think this would probably... It's like a 4.5 or a 5 for Arena, right? Let's just say it's a 5, because I'm starting to think we shouldn't have these cards in Arena. So the more 5s that I give, maybe the less likely we'll have them, right? Okay, is that it? Done with Rogue? Done? Boom, bam. Rogue's done? Easy? Easy clap? All right, guys, I have to pee. Really quick, okay? Really quick pee-pee. And then we will go with Shaman and then neutrals. We're getting there, okay? We are getting there. Wait, this is a draftable card? I actually didn't realize that. Okay, be right back. Okay, guys, why in my head did I think that Shaman was the last class? Can someone explain that to me? We still have Warlock and Warrior. Oh, God. Okay, let's go. Okay. Wind Chill. Shaman. 1 mana, freeze a minion, draw a card. It's okay. It's okay. You can compare it to Ice to Meet You, right? The 1 mana 2/1 freeze. So instead of developing a 2/1, you draw a card. It's not bad, right? I actually think it's pretty decent. Can slow somebody down and you cycle it. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know if it's like, so you guys are saying really high ratings. I don't think it's that good, but I think it's decent. I think it's pretty decent. My gut feeling was a 3.5 on this card. Now the 2-drop that creates this card is insane, but this card on its own, I think I'm going to go with the 3.5. Okay, Frostbite, 2 mana. Deal 3 damage. Honorable kill. Your opponent's next spell costs 2 more. Now this card's nutty. This card's nutty. Like, that effect oftentimes won't matter, but sometimes it will be a really big deal. I think it will matter a lot of the time. Two more is a big difference. And it can go face too. This card seems nuts, right? Card seems absolutely nuts. Yeah, the effect is like until they cast a spell, right? Like that's how I'm reading it, correct, chat? Like you play it, and then until they cast a spell, the next one will be two more, right? So yeah. I think it's really good. Yeah, so like the coin, it just will totally negate the coin, right? They have to play something else first. It's really good and really annoying, actually. I'm going to go with the 4.5. It could be a 5, but I'll go with a 4.5. Man, is it a 5? 2 mana, deal 3. 2 cost reduction. It does so much, man. I'll stick with a 4.5, but it's up there. It's like on that power level of 4.5 to 5. It does have to honorable kill for the effect, right? So, Sleet Breaker, 2 mana, 3/2 elemental battlecry. Add a Wind Chill to your hand, and we just saw what Wind Chill is, right? This card is insanely strong, and you guys might be like, "But Dreads, Wind Chill wasn't rated that high." Yeah, but this is well statted. It's fine. It's a 2 mana, 3/2, and then you get that in your hand. You can choose when to play it later. For me, this is an easy 5. Like, it just... And, you might be like, oh, it's not really like a game-winning effect, but it's just so flexible. Like, you can play it all in one turn, or you can hold it, for the right time. For me, this is an easy 5. Easy. Not even 4.5? You guys are crazy. You guys are underestimating this card big time. It's not like the flashiest card, but... You just get, like, you play a regular 3/2, which is good, important for curve, right? Like, just think about how Arena works. You need to play minions on curve. This lets you do that, and then just gives you, like, a card draw plus freeze later. Like, it does so much for one card. I just think this card's absolutely busted. And I really like it too, honestly. Like, even though I'd rate it a 5, like, I wouldn't consider it a problematic card, if that makes sense. Like, I like the design of this card, especially for Arena, because it will help you fill in your curve. But it's not like I win on the spot type card, right? So, like, I definitely would like more cards like this in Arena. So yeah, for me, this is like A+ all around. Really good. I like the design, and I love that it's an elemental too. Just give me more of this stuff. Inject it directly into my veins. Okay. All right, Cheaty Snowballed. 3 mana, 3/4. After an enemy is frozen, deal 3 damage to it. So they are really trying to make Freeze Shaman a thing, right? And that's the idea behind this card. So how much freeze is there? So Wind Chill you could draft. Obviously, we'll be drafting this card whenever you can. To me, it feels like a 4, I want to say. Because it does require a combo to be more than the Spider Tank. But it's a passive effect. After an enemy is frozen, deal 3 damage to it. Oh, and then we have the Snowball card coming, right? I think it's coming next. I'm still gonna go with a 4, but I respect that this card does have pretty big potential. But I think most of the time it will still be a Spider Tank. It's like a 4 to 4.5, I'd say. All right, Snowball Fight. 3 mana, Frost Spell. Deal 1 damage to a minion and freeze it. If it survives, repeat this on another minion. Okay, so let's think about this card. If there's only 1 minion on the board, it's a right? Like it would just kill the 1 minion, right? Oh, repeat this on another minion. Oh, okay. I was misreading it. You guys are right. So it can, okay, so this can only hit a minion once, is that correct? Or can it bounce? Like if you have 2 minions, can it bounce back and forth? Because if it can only hit a minion once, it's not that good. It will bounce? Okay. It's going to be hard to use, isn't it? Like what's the best way to use this? Do you set it up where like everything is the same health? It can hit your own minions. Yeah, it can hit your own minions. So let's say there's like, if there's 3 4/4s on the board, does it always clear? Like, will it go Snowball on something? No, it doesn't, right? Because Snowball on something, then it could hit the other thing, then it could go back to the first one, right? So, I'm trying to think about how I would use it most of the time, right? Kind of like a Shavara effect, but it's not guaranteed. I don't know, guys. I'm not sure it's great. One will always survive with 1 HP or however worse. No, it can kill it, right? Like if you have 2 4/4s, it would bounce back, forth, and it would kill both of them, right? 4/3, 4/3, 4/2, 4/2, 4/1, 4/1. Oh no, it would leave a 4/1. Yeah, because it kills something. Okay, you're right. Because it has to live at the end, so it would be like a 4/1 and a 4, a 4/1 and a clear, which is still good. But this is a weird card. I don't think it's that great. Do you guys think it's great? Like it's good if you're behind for sure, right? Hit an 8/8, hit a 7/7. Oh, yeah, it will at least kill one thing, right? Yeah, so it at least kills one thing. If you're behind and they have minions, it'll at least kill one thing by like bouncing, right? Because it keeps bouncing until it does. So it likely reduces the stats of 2 things and then kills one of them, which is good, right? I don't know if I would say it's better than Deadly Shot by far, because you need 2 minions to make it work. If it's just 1 minion, you can't actually kill it. It will not do anything. All right, I'm gonna say it's good, but I'm gonna say The issue is like if you have any board, it's like unplayable, right? That's the thing. And not unplayable, but it could be kind of bad. All right, I'm gonna say it's a 4. I do think it's good. I'll say it's above average. I'm gonna say it's a 4. All right, chat, fight me. Good? Yes or no? Yes or no? 4? Should it be a 5? Should it be a 2? What do you guys think? It's essentially a Frost Nova. It's not a Frost Nova because it damages. Like, it likely would do a lot of damage to their board. No way it's a 4. I'd say 4+, 4.5, 2, 3. Look, man, I love it. These are kind of cards it's really hard to evaluate. I'm going to go with a 4. Okay. All I know about this card is it's going to be Bing chillin'. We're going to be Bing chillin'. How do I use that meme? Bing chillin'. Okay. Wildpaw Cavern. 4 mana. At the end of your turn, summon a 3/4 elemental that freezes last 3 turns. Ooh, I don't mind this card. This card actually seems pretty good, right? So on turn 4, it's not good. You play a 3/4 that freezes. That's kind of bad. But already the next turn, it's good. I think this card is quite good. And the freeze, like, I would say it would be good even if it didn't freeze. But with the freeze, you're getting a 9/12 of stats over the long run. It's pretty good. I'm trying to think about how good. It's like, I want to say it's like a 4. Is it 4.5? It's between 4 and 4.5, I would say. I'm going to go with a 4.5. I think it's quite good. I'm going to go 4.5. Like, I could see it being a 5, but at the same time, like, the first turn you play it, it's not that great. And then, you know, like, a 3/4, like, how relevant will be later on? You think this is a 5? I'm gonna stick with the 4.5, but I can see, like, I think it's definitely in that range of like 4.5 to 5. There's no point. It's bad. It's bad on turn 4. A 4 mana 3/4 isn't good. It's pretty bad. I think even with the freeze, it's bad on turn 4. If they have a Yeti, they free kill it and keep their Yeti. Sure, it's frozen, but easiest 5 ever. Learn to read. Guys, when is Lonino's card review? Let's make sure we all tune into that. I'm sure it'll be big poppin'. We can all learn a thing or two. Okay, I'm gonna stick with a 4.5. I'm gonna stick with a 4.5. I think it's a 4.5 or a 5. It's definitely up there. I think it's good, very good. Okay, Snowfall Guardian, 5 mana, 3/3. Battlecry, freeze all other minions, gain +1/1 for each frozen minion. Man, so this does hit your own minions, which is good and bad, right? Oh yeah, the flavor text. We actually have to read this flavor text. You guys are right. You guys are right. You're finally awake. That fall looked really bad. Demon hunters, mercenaries, what are you talking about? Come on. I just unpacked a golden Marabi. Let's go build a free Shaman deck. Do you think they were drinking when they made that? It was late in the night, late at night in the office, and they're like, let's just go off. Okay, so how good is this? On turn 5, I think it's pretty reasonable for there to be like 2 minions on either side. So at that point, you're playing a +4/4, a 7/7, a 5 mana 7/7, but you do have to freeze your stuff a little bit. I think this card's really good. I think this card's really good. It is a little awkward if you're ahead, but even if you're ahead, like the fact that you get to overset a minion is good, and if you're behind, it's insane. Like if they have a bunch of tokens on the board, because you stop all the face damage coming at you, right? Like if they have a 5 or 6 minions like of little shitters, you stop that damage and develop a huge threat, right? It's no different than Frost Rider, just don't attack that turn, so you aren't frozen next turn. Yeah. I mean, it's the same idea, which it doesn't always feel good because you sometimes want to make value trades, right? But yeah, it's not that big of a deal because they're frozen, right? So like, you miss out on the value trades, but they don't get a value trade or like get good trades coming in. I think it's really good. Like behind, it's gonna be busted, and even if you're ahead or close to or like even, I still think it's gonna be good. No, you trade before you freeze. Okay, so just so everyone knows how freeze works, you can trade before you freeze if you really want to, right? Like if there's a really juicy trade. But most of the time you won't, because one, it gives this minion less stats, because if you kill the minion, it doesn't get +1/1, and then your minion's frozen the next turn. So oftentimes I think the best way to play with this minion will be take the freeze on your board on that turn, and then wait till the next turn, so you get max stats on this, and then the next turn you make your trades, right? I think it's really good. I'm gonna say 4.5. I'm gonna say it's another 4.5. That's my thinking. All right. I feel like this review is definitely going longer than some of the past ones, but I think there's a lot of interesting cards in this review. Like there's unique cards where you have to think about a little bit more than in the past. So I know it's going a bit long, but hopefully it's fun. I'm having a good time. All right, Glaciate. 6 mana. Frost spell. Discover an 8-cost minion, summoned and freeze it. Oh man, this gives me big Frozen Crusher vibes. You guys remember Frozen Crusher, my boy Frozen Crusher? It's like Frozen Crusher but way better. So one thing that I think Cora tweeted out about it is we haven't talked about it yet, but there's an 8-cost minion that destroys a random opponent minion and then takes its stats. I forget the stats on it, but yeah, it's basically like Deadly Shot, Suck on a stick. So if you play this and you get that card, you can actually get initiative. You can actually get, not initiative, but you can have a big impact on the turn it's played. And yeah, if you get a taunt or whatever, like you don't mind too much. So I think this card's pretty good. Like, yeah, you have to wait a turn in a lot of cases, but oftentimes you probably will be able to get a taunt. So I think it's pretty good. How good? What do you guys think? Are we going to go for a third 4.5? Huh? 4? Give this bad boy a 5? You guys think it's a 5? I don't know. I'd have to, like, again, you don't know what the 8-drop pool is like, right? That's the issue. I don't, like, we don't know what sets are in. There are definitely some misses, so. Damn, you guys give it some low numbers, really? An 8-drop on turn 6 is generally going to be really good. I'm going to go with a... If you miss, it's game over because it's frozen. That is true. That is true. Okay, you know what? We can go with a 4. I think that I think you guys have made fair points. Depending on what the pool is, it might not be that great. And if you do totally miss and you pass your turn with a 6-drop, that's pretty bad. Or with a like if you get just like an 8/8 that doesn't do anything. I'm okay with 4. Again, it's still a good card, right? You'll be drafting a lot, but maybe not quite as consistent as those last 2 cards, right? Okay. And yeah. As you guys are talking about, a rush minion will get to attack the next turn, right? So you're looking for a rush, taunt, or some kind of end of turn effect type thing, right? Okay, Biran Glacier. 7 mana, 6/6 elemental battlecry. For each frost spell you've cast this game, summon a 3/4 elemental that freezes. Whoa. So I mean, again, depends on how many frost spells you get to cast. Like the wind chill, obviously every wind chill is one. Snowball fight's another. It depends. Again, it's hard to give an overall rating to this. It's a game-winning effect though, right? Like if you get a few frost spells, it's going to be a game-winning effect. Even if you just play one, it's good. I would say if you played one frost spell, it's decent. A 6/6 plus a 3/4 for 7 is okay. Maybe good. I don't know. It's all right. But if you play 2, it's insane. It instantly becomes insane. If you play 3+, it's like the game ends, right? So I'm going to choose to believe you often will play 2 before playing this card, Copium. So in that case, I think it's really good. Let's go 4.5, baby. I'm all in on the free Shaman. I'm going to draft a lot of frost spells. Trust me, it's going to happen. I'm going to get the spells. They're going to up the spells. Blizzard knows we want more spells. Let's go. Can I explain the name? No, what's the name? When you get hit by a royally bad pun, you just have to grin and bear it. I don't get it. Someone explain to me. Baron Glacier. I don't get it. It's obviously like a pun or something, but I don't understand. Is it like bear on? Bear on Glacier? It's a bear. The name is Bear on. Yeah, I get it's a bear. That's it? That's the whole thing? Oh, bear on glacier, because it's literally a bear on a glacier. That doesn't even look like a glacier. What do you mean? How am I supposed to know it's a glacier? How? Okay. All right. Okay, moving on. Brucon of the Elements. This gives me Mercenaries flashbacks. The nature comp. 8 mana, Battlecry, call upon the power of 2 elements. What the hell does that mean? Battlecry? Okay, that doesn't help me. So you get to pick 2 of these? How does this work? Oh man, this looks way too complicated. Can someone give me a TLDR? Holy Okay, so you rotate between all of these hero powers, which all seem insane. Deal 6 damage to enemy hero. Restore 6 out to all friendly characters. Call upon a different element. Summon 2/2/3 elementals with taunt. Oh, the start. Here are the things. So you can deal 6 damage to enemy hero, deal 2 to all enemy minions, or restore 6 to all friendly characters. Okay. So this card's like a 5, right? If it was an actual thing, right? I think. Can we all agree? I don't think again, not draftable, but this is a 5, right? For sure. I think so. Like these effects are really good when you play it, and you get a pick. You probably normally do it for like the Calamos effect, right? Deal 2. So yeah. Again, it's gonna be banned, but people will discover them, especially against me. Okay. Oh man, Shaman is done. We're on to Warlock. Dude, this is going to be a long reveal. Holy moly. Okay, on to Warlock again. Have a drink. Grab some water. Stretch a bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. Grave Defiler. 1 mana 2/1. Battlecry. Copy a fell spell in your hand. All right, guys. Am I going to have a fell spell in my hand? No, neutrals have not been done. The neutrals are coming soon. No, you guys don't think I will? But if I do, what if I have a demonic assault? What if I have a demonic assault? Just 2 neutrals tomorrow? No. We're doing the whole thing. We're slamming it all home today. I think on average it's going to be bad, right? Although you don't have to play it. Like, you can keep it in hand. It's not that bad, actually. Yeah. It's a 1 mana 2/1 in Warlock, so you can always tap for more cards. It's not bad. I'm going to go with a 3.5. I think it's not bad. There's some pretty good fell spells, no? Again, we're on the copium train. We're all going to get to draft spells. This is going to be great when we get spells. And it's going to be fun. Okay, good talk. Seeds of Destruction. 2 mana. Shuffle 4 Rifts into your deck. I hadn't seen this card before. They summon a 3/3 Dread Imp when drawn. What does it do? It's just a 3/3? So this is going to be the I never get them and my opponent always gets them? Like, that is that going to be this effect? 2 mana do nothing? I mean, I don't know. You have a pretty good, if you play it on 2, you have a pretty good chance of getting 2, I would say, over the course of the game. I don't know. If they had a rush, it'd be a lot better. Like, the fact that it's just a 3/3 that just sits there, it's kind of like, Compared to Ticketmaster, yeah, it's just like, and Ticketmaster's good, right? And this is a Warlock where you can tap into more stuff, so. What would you draft this over? I'd take this over, would I take this over a 2/3? I want to say I would. Why are you guys saying it looks like me? How does that look like me? What the hell? Looks nothing like me. God damn it. What do you mean looks like? Just because it says dread in it? Okay. I'm gonna say it's decent. I actually think it's decent. You guys don't think it's decent? It's okay. Here's a problem. If you don't have it on turn 2, it's omega garbage, right? Like if you have to play in the late game, it's really bad. Holy shit. Lolino is now saying this is a 4.5 when they were calling out my other card. What the heck? You think this is that good? I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna say that's a little below average. I'm gonna say it's a 2.5. My thoughts are that on turn 2, it's better than this. On turn 2, if you have it on 2, I'd say it's more like a 3.5 or maybe a 4 even. If you like always have it on 2, but if you play it at other stages of the game, it doesn't do anything for 2 mana, and then So I think 2.5 is the overall score is correct. Okay, Desecrated Graveyard. 3 mana. At the end of your turn, destroy your lowest attack minion to summon a 4/4 Shade. Last 3 turns. I don't think it's good, right? Because, like, you need to have a bunch of tokens or something. Yeah, sure, like Dreadsteed or something with it, right? I don't know. If you don't have a minion, I don't think it does anything. Yeah. Yeah. If you have the right deck for it, with like the, you know, if you have like the 1/1 imps, the cards that summon imps, and then you can do that, like then it could be kind of nutty. You need to, like, I think you need this early and then try to build around it or something, right? I think on average it's bad though. I'm gonna say it's a 2. I don't think I'll be drafting it all that often. But sure, it can pop. Like if you have the right deck for it, it could be insane. All right, Full Blown Evil. 3 mana. Deal 5 damage, randomly split among all enemy minions, repeatable this turn. Wait, it doesn't go face, so it's insane, right? Because you can... Oh, wait, this card's nuts. Oh, I hate this card. It's like a mini Shivara. Wait, but it's single-sided. Oh God. Oh. I hate cards like this, because how the fuck do you play around? Sorry, pardon my French. How do you play around that? You don't. You just don't. And it only hits their board. Oh god, this card makes me angry. It makes me actually really angry. Yeah, I know it's a fel spell, so we're gonna copy it with that 2/1. I think this card's a 5. Like a 5+, no? Like, so for 9 mana, you can deal 15 to the board. It's just gonna clear out, like, it's gonna clean up so many boards on turn 3 too. Just playing like a 1 card, like, you know, there's like a 3/2, or not turn 3, probably like turn 5, turn 6, right? Like it's just gonna be so good at clearing up boards. 4.5 is not cheap enough. I think it is. It's targeted to the enemy. This card would still be pretty good if it could hit your own stuff. Yeah, it's repeatable this turn like an echo. Yeah, I think that's how it works. Yep. I'm gonna go with a 5 here. These type of effects, like you can set it up so it can't miss, because none of them can go face. Like, it'd be worse if it could hit face. Well, okay, maybe not worse. You could like smork them for a bunch, but like the fact that it's kind of guaranteed, you can set up situations where it's guaranteed, it's just going to make it really good. All right. Sacrificial Summoner. 3 mana, 3/3. Battlecry. Destroy a friendly minion. Summon a minion from your deck that costs 1 more. I don't know. It kind of depends, like, on... I feel like my gut feeling is that it's a good card because it targets to be 1 more. Right? Like, it's not a random pull, like, let's say a Goya or something. It's okay, you will get something that's 1 more. I think it's pretty decent. Like, the idea is you take a free kill with your 3/4 and then upgrade it, right? I think it's pretty good. Turn a 1/1 into a 2-drop. Yeah. Like, it's not something you obviously want to tempo by itself, but I think it's pretty good. You know, it wouldn't trigger battle cries. It's like, it pulls it, right? So you don't always have a +1 minion in your deck. Yeah, but how often will you not, right? Like, you're going to be using this on like 2, 3, 4 drops. You likely will have it. I don't think it's going to be that hard, like in Arena, to make it work. I like it. I actually think it's pretty good. I'm thinking like 4, 3.5 to 4. Maybe 3.5 is a little bit more fair. Because like if you... Like sometimes it won't pull anything, right? Which is a little bit weird. Here's a big job that's going to get pinged off. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That would probably be the ideal situation. Okay, let's go for 4 then. I'm down. I'm not going to go higher than that, but I like 4. It seems like I think good players will be able to make pretty good use of it. OP with Deck Tracker, which everyone has, right? All right, Tamsin's Phylactery. 4 mana. Discover a friendly death rattle minion that died this game. Give your minions its death rattle. Your minions? Give your minions its death rattle. So it requires you to have a board, right? But if you do have a board, it's kind of nuts. Terrible in most decks, probably. It's like a win more card, right? Really cool and how often it works in Arena. Like you have to have, again, it requires tokens type thing. And you get the minion as well. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you get the effect on the board and you get a minion in your hand. Wait, do you? Wait, does anyone know? Chat. Can someone confirm that or not? Do you actually get the minion or is it just the effect? Because it doesn't say. It just says discover a friendly death rattle minion that died this game. Give your minions a death rattle. But normally if it says discover, that means you get it, but I don't know. You get it? Yeah. Yeah. Normally if it says you discover, that means you do get it. Okay. Let's go slightly above average. This card could create blowouts again. Like if you have a big board, it just would, like, you know, I think basically what I'm seeing is with a lot of these Warlock cards, all of the cards that generate tokens I think are going to go up a lot in value, just because they, like, the potential with this card is pretty insane. 3.5 might be a little bit high, but since you discover, you're unlikely to totally whiff on it, right? So that's my thoughts on it. But it's definitely deck dependent. All right, Fell Fire in the Hole. I love the name. It's like fire in the hole, right? But it has fell in it, so it's Fell Fire in the Hole. Okay. 5 mana, draw a spell, and deal 2 damage to all enemies. If it's a fell spell, deal 1 more. So if you get a card, you get a spell. If it's a fell spell, then it's a 3 damage AoE. Fear not, feeble-minded friends, for failure to fell your foes with Fellfire is fundamentally far-fetched. I think this card's alright. Yeah, it also goes face, right? Yeah, it goes face. So it does 1 less damage than Hellfire. Oh, but again, it's targeted. It only hits enemies. So it's more... Wait. This card's nutty, right? It's a Consecrate for 1 more mana, but you get a spell. And then if you... You know, this is an if, but there are a lot of fell spells. If you do it a fell spell, that deals 3. I think it's pretty good. Warlock has a lot of AoEs, but again, I think this is really good. Like a 4, 4.5. Yeah, I'm gonna go 4.5 again. Dude, these Warlock cards are nuts, man. Holy shit. They're gonna be blasting your board. Oh, speaking of. Wait, yeah, okay. This is okay. Hollow Abomination. 5 mana, 2/8. Battle Cry. Deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. Honorable kill. Gain the minion's attack. I mean, it's really good, right? Let's just think about it. Okay, so like worst case, I feel you're gonna kill like 2, right? Probably, or you wouldn't play it. So you kill 2, and you get the minion's attack. So you kill like 2 2/1s, and it becomes a 6/8 for 5. And if you kill like an 8/1, it becomes a 10/8. Like it's kind of stupid. I feel like in Arena, this card's gonna be kind of a problem because if you kill high attack minions, it just will kind of end the game, right? And it's a common, yeah. Hopefully, yeah, Battle Master's probably still a thing too. You drop this with a Battle Master, like after you play this and you just Battle Master and donk them. Yeah, I think this is a 5. Like it's compared to Scorcher, right? Scorcher's a good card. And it only hits enemy minions. Chet, why is all of the Warlock stuff single-sided now? Like, why? Well, like, oh man. Okay. Anyhow. Yeah. Okay. Dreadlich Tamsin, 6 mana, Battlecry, deal 3 damage to all minions, shuffle 3 rifts into your deck, draw 3 cards. That was a lot for my brain to take in several hours into a review. Let's do it one more time. Battlecry, deal 3 damage to all minions. Shuffle 3 rifts into your deck. Draw 3 cards. What do the rifts do? Oh, it's the same thing? So you get 3 of these things that pull the Dread Imps that you guys say looks like me, which does not look like me. And the hero power, summon a rift into your... Shuffle a rift into your deck, draw a card. Wow. Yeah, so this is like broken, right? Like, at least this one hits both sides, but this would be an easy 5. You get your hero power, but you don't take damage, and you get like infinite 3/3s shuffled in. It's insane. Okay. Quinn's pissed. I don't know what happened, but Quinn's pissed. Fell Walker. 6 mana, 3/7. Demon. Taunt, Battlecry. Cast the highest cost Fell spell from your hand. Okay, so how good is a 6 mana, 3/7 Taunt? Because that's what will be a lot of the time, right? And is it random here? Where like if you cast... I mean, a lot of the Fell spells we've seen are like single-sided AoE, but 6 mana, 3/7 is pretty bad, right? I don't love this one. Like, obviously, the idea is you have this with, like, this card, right? Wasn't there another one that's good with it? Or this card, right? But I think it's too combo dependent. There's some fail spells in Arena that you won't want to play with it. So I think this card's pretty bad. Like a 2, maybe? I'll go with a 2. Okay, that's it. That's it for Warlock. Okay, we're getting there. One more class and class cards. We're doing it, guys. We are doing it. All right. Or sorry, one more and then in the neutrals. Okay. Stretch again. Oh, make sure everything's still working. Speed run it. I'm having fun doing it. So, what are you gonna do? They have not said whether or not the hero cards will be banned Arena, but I'm assuming they will be because they always have been in the past, dudes. So, that's my guess. All right, for Warlock, for Warrior Brain. Can we do a recap of the class cards? No. I mean, we can talk about all the classes at the end and kind of see what we think is good or bad. I think that's fair. Okay, Frozen Buckler, 2 mana. Gain 10 armor at the start of your next turn, lose 5 armor. Guys, what emote does this card evoke in you? And why is it KEKW? Okay, it's not good. It's bad. It's a 1. I don't think you want this card. Like, yeah, I don't want this card. It's a combo card, but I don't think it's good. All right, Ice Blood Garrison, 2 mana. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to all minions last 3 turns. You're gonna lose to Untainted Place. Yeah, but that's true for every card. This is terrible again, right? Yeah, it hits both sides. And I mean, like, once they know what it is, it's kind of hard to make good use of it. For Warriors, it's a good thing. In general, it's bad, though. It doesn't seem very good to me. Draft 4 of them. I'm gonna go with a 1.5 on this one. I think it's pretty bad. Not good. Okay, to the front. 2 mana. Your minions cost 2 less, but 2 less this turn, but not less than 1. What? This is terrible too. Oh my god, Warrior's screwed. Think about the Warlock cards we just went through, and now look at the Warrior cards. This one's an easy one. This is terrible. This is terrible. Don't make it garbage. All right. It's going to get better, Copium, right? But Warriors going to have some good cards, right? Maybe starting with this one. Let's see. Glory Chaser. 3 mana, 4/3. After you play a taunt minion, draw a card. Oh, okay. This is good. This card's really good, right? I mean, a 4/3 isn't the best stat line. I'd rather have a 3/4, but this card's quite good. There's some cheap taunt minions. You could, like, combo with it. Meh? No, I think this card's definitely good. Not really? Oh, you guys are hating. You guys are hating. Yeah, the taunts protect it. Average? No way this card's average. No way it's average. Why do you guys think it's average? On curve, it feels like a 4-3. Sure. Like, on curve is probably the worst time to play the card, right? But you can... Like, okay, so here's the thing, in my opinion, about this card. You can play it on curve because the 3-mana 4-3 isn't terrible, right? That's the thing. Like, if it was a 3-3, I would agree with you. I would not want it. But, yeah, like, Pack Mule's a card. I don't know. Like, I think there's enough taunts where oftentimes you will draw at least one card. And how good is a 3-mana 4-3 draw a card? And that has the potential to snowball. It's good. Warrior has another 2-4 taunt that adds 2 more 2-4 taunts to your end. Yeah. We'll see that. Scrapsmith, right? That's coming. I'm going to go with a 4. I'm going with a 4. You guys think I'm crazy? Just met me. And this is crazy. So here's my number. So call me maybe. I just met you. Okay. We're going crazy. There it is. Wait. That's not the actual art, by the way. The actual art is what we revealed in the reveal stream. Just so you guys are aware. This is like I don't know what, this is some alternate dwarf art looking thing, but we're just going to have this for now. It doesn't matter for the card. The card text is right. So it's a 3-mana 2-4 taunt. Battlecry, add 2/2/4 grunts with taunt to your hand. And you can see the scrappy grunt here. It's just another 3-mana 2/4s. Yeah, it's very good with the previous card we just saw. Another thing about it, like I talked about it a lot in the reveal stream, but it reminds me a lot of the 3-mana 2/4 Echo card. Crap, what's the name of the card, guys? The 3-mana 2/4 Echo card that I can't remember right now. Militia? Something Militia, right? Phantom Militia. There we go. Yeah, Phantom Militia. So it's kind of like Phantom Militia, except you don't have to use all the mana at once. So it's way more flexible. And I remember when Phantom Militia came back, it wasn't that bad, but it did feel bad when you'd only be able to play 6 mana worth of it and waste one of it. This way you like never waste it. Obviously there's a chance for hand buff, which is almost never going to happen in Arena, but or very rare to happen. But I think this card's pretty decent. Again, not something you really want to play on 3. Yes, the grunts are 3 mana too. Yep. But it's quite a bit of stats for one card, and yeah, I think it's pretty good. This feels to me like a pretty solid 4, I would say. Like 3.5 to 4, maybe more like 3.5 actually. Now that I think about it, because Phantom Militia wasn't great, right? Actually, I'm gonna do a 3.5. Like, it's a little bit better than Phantom Militia, but it's not a lot better. So it's not basically draw 2, because drawing a 3-mana 2/4 isn't great, right? I'm gonna go with a 3.5. I think that's fair. All right. Snowed In. 3 mana, destroy a damaged minion, freeze all other minions. I think it's good, right? It also hits your own stuff, which is something to keep in mind. But I see it as more like a I see it more as a, like, you're losing and you kill one thing and then you stall a little bit, right? Like, that's kind of the idea. So I think it's pretty decent. Would I rather have this or an execute, though? I feel like I'd rather have an execute. What do you guys think? Because you're paying 1 more mana, and it's sometimes good to freeze your opponent's board. Sometimes it will freeze your board, which is bad. So I think I'd rather have an execute. And I would consider execute like a 4.5, I would say. So I would say this card is like a... It's between like a 3.5 and a 4 for me. It's still hard removal, but it could be a little bit awkward at times. I think I'm okay with I think 3.5 2.5 is probably fair. Because again, it's also a little bit situational. Because you can't, it's not just like an assassinate. They have to be damaged, so. I'm going to go with a 3.5. 2.5 max? I don't think so. I think it's better than... Okay, because like hard removal is still important, even though it's a little awkward, so... You can't kill a ton and trade everything after. Yeah. But they can't make trades of their stuff either. So I think like again, execute's better, but I think it's still above average card, in my opinion. All right, Axe Berserker, 4 mana, 3/5, rush, honorable kill, draw a weapon. What? I hadn't seen this card. This is good, right? Like obviously you need a weapon, but you probably wouldn't play it if you're not getting the honorable kill effect. And it gives, and like target drawing a weapon is a huge deal. This card seems quite good. You won't always have a weapon, but the thing is, like, even if you don't have a weapon, a 4 mana 3/5 rush is okay, right? Feels like a 4.5 to me. If you play this, kill something and draw a weapon, it's like a 5, in my opinion, and it's always going to be okay. So I like it. Okay. Captain Galvangar. 6 mana, 6/6. All right, if you have gained 15 or more armor this game, gain +3/3 in charge. You don't gain 15 or more armor in Arena. Like, unless you draft that like terrible 10 mana gain, armor gain thing, right? Like, this is a constructed card, like a combo card, right? I think I saw, you could use this with like Faceless or something, and after you play that other card that reduces the cost of all of your minions, So I think in Arena this card's pretty terrible, right? Like, that's 8 hero powers, good luck. It's whatever like a 6 mana 6/6 is, which is not very good. Like a 2.5. I don't know. I feel like this is a 2. I don't think you're going to get that effect. 15 armor. That's so much armor. All right. Rokara the Valorous. 7 mana hero card. Battlecry. Equip a 5/2 unstoppable force. 7 mana. Oh, it doesn't matter what the mana cost. After you attack a minion, smash it into the enemy hero. Dude, I love that. Like, I don't know how good it is in constructed, but that's so funny. That's just hilarious. Smack the minion, it smacks their dome. I love it. I think it's not bad. 7 mana for a weapon with that effect. What does the hero power become? Grand Slam. Deal 2 damage. Honorable kill. Gain 4 armor. So you get a upgraded hunter hero power. It's not bad. Would this be a 5? What do you guys think? In Arena? I'm going to say it'd be a 4.5. Four? Yeah. I'll go with a 4.5. All right. Shield Shatter. 10 mana. Deal 5 damage to all minions. Cost 1 less for each armor you have. Is bad, right? You guys think it's good? I don't think this is that good. Sure. Constructed, I'm sure it's insane. But in Arena, it's hero power on turn 10, gain 2 armor, and then deal 5 to both sides. It's too expensive, I think. Warrior got screwed hard this match. I don't think Warrior is going to do very well in Arena looking at these cards. Like, at least the thing about like the Shaman cards, like even though they're pushing the freeze archetype, the cards on their own stand strong for Arena. So it's a huge AoE, but 10 mana for a huge AoE I think is pretty bad. Like, pretty damn bad. If you're behind, you're not gonna have armor. Yeah, exactly. My gut feeling is a 1.5 on this one. Oops, it won't let me do the 5. Go with a 1.5. Okay, poor warrior. Poor warrior. All right, I guess before we go on to the neutrals, what do you guys think for class cards? Like, what classes stood out to you? Let me, I think Shaman is looking pretty good. I have this crop, so it's a little hard to see everything. Shaman seems pretty good. Like, the cards seem pretty nutty. Warlock seems pretty good. Shaman and Warlock seem really good. Paladin seems really good. Mage seems okay, like decent. Demon Hunter seems pretty good. It basically feels to me like Warrior got just like wrecked, right? Like Warrior just feels like it got absolutely wrecked. What did Hunter have? Anything good? Hunter's okay. Like there's some good, but there's a lot of kind of misses, I would say. Hunter and Warrior seem kind of not so hot to me. Rogue is mad too. Rogue has at least some pretty good cards though. I like Lobotomizer and I like Reconnaissance. So, the Paladin and Warlock seems great. Paladin, Warlock, Shaman are the three that really stood out for me. What did Priest have again? Priest. Oh, Deliverance. Deliverance and Blast and Spirit Guide. Okay, Priest did pretty well too. Okay. Okay. Okay, chat.